just a few seconds once I see everything up and moving.
1-1 to Merrifield.
That's good.
They play him.
That's good. That's good. All right.
Which the numbers back up.
Let me just,
but it is always interesting knowing how well he uses all fields. Here's the 1-1. And he goes to right center field.
And that's going to get down.
Tiger fans hate you. Jones cuts it off, and it's a leadoff double for Merrifield.
Let me just get the play back up now. And a leadoff double for Merrifield off Matthew Boyd.
I don't even know what the word is, but
obnoxious?
Well, just the fact of what you just said, quite honestly.
Go Astros, go Tigers. Right? Yeah, exactly. Screw the Rangers and Dodgers. Tomorrow, NBA, that's coming back. Yeah, the NBA is back tomorrow, everybody. I don't know how excited everybody is, but it should be, you know.
And he's just got an uncanny ability to find a hole.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks, man. What games are you streaming tomorrow? I know you said you were streaming tomorrow.
He is the dynamite hitter. I know. Really appreciate it. You do.
Good afternoon, Yankees.
But he's the kind of
Yankee Kyle. How's it going, man? What's up, Kevin?
Position already.
All right, so top of the first here, 0-1 count to Jorge Soler. Runner on second, that's Merrifield. He doubled to start the game off.
Pitch to his arm side away and be able to command.
So hopefully this goes well. Jazz, Pelicans, and Clippers, Lakers. You're doing both of them? Hell yeah, man. Full ass afternoon.
Can you explain arm side for folks?
Well, arm side is for Matthew. He's left-handed, so that would be on the inside corner to a left-hander, an outside corner to a right-handed hitter. That's the arm side of his throwing. Glove side would be the opposite of that.
1-1.
When he stands.
Yeah, I was gonna say double header at least.
The 1-1.
And that'll be down low. 2-1.
Soler only has 3 hits in his career off Matthew Boyd, but 2
that's
of them
good.
Have left the yard.
Oh. Let me guess, like 4 at-bats. He only has 3 hits versus Matthew Boyd and 4 at-bats.
10 bombs.
Oh.
Hope that doesn't continue on this year. He's already got 1 in this series.
10 of his American League.
All right, here's the 2-1 count.
8 at Detroit's expense. The 2-1. Swung on it.
2-2.
Nasty pitch to even the count.
But yeah, it should be good. The NBA had no positive tests or whatever, so it sounds like their bubble's working.
This is a slider. See how he's got his hands wrapped around?
Indians had runners on first and second with no one out and couldn't score. God damn it, really?
Ball breaks down and keeps it below his hands. Good job by Griner to block it and keep Merrifield.
Oh, yeah, you guys are in the bottom of the 4th right now, it looks like. My Yankees play the O's. Rockies and Padres have a better record than the Dodgers right now. Damn. 3rd place. No, not too bad. Solid win tonight. Hopefully one of the top teams lose, and we hop in there with the 4-2 record. Got to get through these Royals first, though. We got to get through the Royals. And 2-2 pitch from Matthew Boyd. Runner on second. Boyd taking a long time to throw this pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Grounded foul.
I don't know what's up, but that was a very long delivery by Boyd. This is a very long at-bat.
Pat Holberg behind the plate. First time that
Galladay and Hawkinson. No, they're just on the COVID-19 reserve list. Where they've, it's either the test positive or they,
and I asked Ron Gardenhire about that.
Or they've been in close contact with someone who's tested positive. Some shit like that.
Home plate umpires and their strike zones with my pitchers, I'm going to lose my hair. Maybe I just can't worry about it.
Yeah, not a good sign for the Tigers.
Another 2-2. That's a big out.
And here we go, strike 3. Yeah, I hope they don't have it, but if they do, I mean, you know, it's going to be like a couple weeks without them, then they'll be welcome back in.
Big out, and he commands the outside part of the plate with a fastball. That's
as long as they hit, I think it's like 4 straight COVID tests that are negative. Once they're cleared and healthy again, they're allowed to come back. So
into Lake St. Clair.
So that's good at least.
The good sign early.
All right, 1 out,
Boyd
1 on at second. 0-0 score in the top of the 1st.
Fastball. That only happened twice on 29
Salvador Perez duel.
On opening day.
And that
Perez
flew that foul.
by yanking one deep but foul.
That would have been a home run if he straightened it out a bit.
That'll be something that we'll track here tonight. Boyd with the fastball. How many swings and misses? Again, 2 against Cincinnati on 29 swings. And a loss to the Reds on opening day.
You know, Royals have to adjust to fastballs. They have some serious high heat coming out of the pen yesterday. It's Cisneros, Soto, Farmer, and Jimenez.
This one popped up to center.
The Yankees have. Oh, you guys have Garrett Cole against the O's tonight? Hell yeah.
Merrifield tagging. Jones throws into second. And Merrifield's 90 feet away.
All right, so they advance the runner. That should be pretty good. You guys should be able to beat the Orioles with Garrett going tonight. I can't believe there have been 12 home runs in this series versus the Royals. Yeah, no, yeah, it's crazy. The Tigers and the fucking Royals have combined for 12 homers already. I went to the Dodgers today in Orlando. I live over by the airway.
Right,
oh, hell yeah.
Maybe he got something in his eye.
Hell yeah, man.
Clear it.
You went to the dog. You walked your dog today?
Maybe thinking a little bit how he's going to attack Michael Franco. Franco 3 for 8 in this series with a couple of homers.
All right, Franco up. 2 out now. Top of the first still. Runner at third. Hopefully we can strand this guy and move the fuck forward. Oh, hell yeah, man. Sounds like a pretty easy-going day.
Just the third meeting between Boyd and Franco.
And up high, ball one, it looks like.
1-0.
Franco's a lot like Soler in the fact that he likes to extend his arms. And so first pitch fastball right there. Matthew just threw it up and in, trying to straighten him out. That might allow him to get that outside part of the plate.
All right, 1-0 count now. Runner on third.
That direction.
And 1-1.
1-1.
What it was a slider.
What a nice pitch by fucking Boyd there.
Target on the outside corner, and that's where he wanted to start his release point. And then the ball took the spin rate, just took it across the plate, and it's back foot slider.
It fucked him up. That fucked Franco up. He had him all off balance on the swing. There's nothing like the MLB postseason without the Fox Sports theme song and the towels. Yeah, exactly.
And shoots it fair.
Ah, that'll score a run.
Reyes cuts it off. Franco wants 2, and he will get there with a head-first slide.
Franco hits a double, scoring the run, and it's 1-0 Royals.
Now you have to tip your hat to Franco right there. It's pretty good hitting. Matthew throws it away.
Agreed, though, Kevin. Agreed,
he shoots
though.
It that direction. Kind of got jammed a little bit, but he got a little luck there. The ball stayed fair. Rolls around.
Ball
in the corner.
pokes in
Reyes
the corner.
Has to play it. You see the way the ball stopped, and that allowed Franco to easily get into second base with a RBI double.
Not bad, not bad. Hopefully we strand this one at least, and it's not 2-0 when the inning ends.
First time we see Ryan McBroom in this series.
McBroom up to bat. I would only play him in games where we're going to get a sweep in a series.
Of the last 24
you know what I mean? Be like, all right, break out the McBroom.
Made his debut, got his first major league hit and major league RBI at the Tigers' expense.
0-1?
The 0-1 swung on and missed.
Who do I think is a bigger threat, Twins or Indians?
Tied him up with
Twins. Twins are really, really good this year.
So quickly out in front. You want to do as a pitcher here.
That looks like the Dodgers and the Houston are playing right now.
Don't let him get a walking jump. 2 outs, you don't want him standing at third base.
And a lot of low-scoring games already. But yeah, I would agree. I think it's the Twins. They're a very dangerous team.
And he did.
And strikes him out.
Royals get a couple of doubles, take the early 1-0 lead.
Not too bad, not too bad. All right, we limit the damage to a run. That's not too bad. For a leadoff double, only giving up 1, that's not horrible. They go to commercial break. Obviously, due up, I believe, is Goodrum Scope and Miguel Cabrera. I think Duffy's pitching for the Royals, so... Let's see, nothing really crazy. Um, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the Tigers do some shit here in the bottom half of this inning. Or I hope it's not another game like last night where the entirety of the game is just a bunch of people striking out. Strikeout, 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 strikeout. Like a situation where it's like, you won't believe what you just saw. Another strikeout. Do you see Kelly is suspended for 8 games? Yeah. They gave him 8 games for inciting the bases clearing shit or whatever.
Leads off. He's got a 4-game hitting
I get
streak
it.
on the line. Victor Reyes
I
batting
get it.
7th. He's hit safely in each of his last 7, and Grayson Griner makes his first appearance in the series for Detroit, batting 8th.
And pitching tonight for the Royals, we left-hander Danny Duffy. Duffy is a
Danny Duffy.
guy that's been around for a while. He's making his second start of the season. Had a little hiccup on opening day himself. 25th start against the Tigers.
Oh, it is Duffy.
And it's his 10th year in the major leagues. 10th season, I should say.
Also doesn't mind pitching in this ballpark. Has 5 wins at Comerica Park. Second most of any road stadium in which he's pitched. The 6th at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. His tops on his road victory list.
That doesn't make any sense
Anyway.
at all, because that's not an easy
All right, I'm
park
going
to
to
pitch in.
restart that.
There's more foul territory here.
Both Dodgers and Astros
There's
have no namers pitching.
Real
Okay.
estate here.
Sure.
Wonder if they're
bigger
doing that to
field.
try to mitigate like
You could understand
throwing
why
at
a
batter
guy-
threats.
A pitcher would have success.
1-2
in-
count now to Goodrum. That'll be outside. Ball 2.
Works
2-2
quickly
count now.
2-2 to Nico Goodrum.
Hey, this guy works fast. Duffy does. Pitches from the stretch.
Good shot of just how vast the stadium is. Now the 2-2 swung on and missed.
And that'll strike out Goodrum. Fuck.
Like a high fastball there to start Nico off. It was. He beat
blew it by
up
him.
the zone.
Blew it right by Goodrum.
Similar to the pitch that Boyd struck out McBroom to end the Royals half of the first. Here's Jonathan Scope. Enjoyed talking with Jonathan Scope on Tigers live postgame last
Here's
night.
Scope. Hitting 263 this season. Not too good, not too bad.
Tell why he's made such a difference in the clubhouse and on the field.
You'd like to see him hit a little
He's a guy
bit
who
better,
wants to
but I
play
think he's got
not
like
just
3 or
every
4
game,
home
but every
runs. So
inning of every game. Going to be hard for Ron.
I might have
Gardenhire
said
to
2.
give him a
I
breather,
can't
but he
remember.
has to
Either
at
way,
some
he's
point.
providing a little bit of
Admitted
something.
as much earlier today.
He's a gamer.
And
good
fouled
numbers against
that
Duffy.
one back like a missile.
Had a
0-2.
really nice looking homer last night. Traveled 442 feet
Gonna say
away.
we've seen Scope blast at
That's the
442.
8th
That's what the
longest in his career.
goddamn. He's gonna have to hit some more long ones like that if he's gonna want people to fucking. He's gonna want to hit more to his dead center here. And that probably should have been strike 3. I don't know how he got away with
Yeah,
that
it was
one.
on a nasty breaking ball. Ball's down in the zone, bottom of the zone.
1-2 count
And
now
he was
for
breaking
Jonathan
out of
Scope.
the zone. And he went down, got it, and just barreled it up.
Let's see what the 1-2 offering, and it's
Rounds
gonna be
it
fouled
foul.
off 1-2. What's up, Jared?
It was interesting as you and I listened in on Buck Farmer today, talking about the clubhouse, talking about the togetherness of this team, and crediting a lot of guys, including a guy like Jonathan Scope for that. Swung on and missed, back-to-back punch-outs.
ETE
for
mean on
Danny
the
Duffy to
index.
start the night.
Detroit. I think it's
Take
the
a look at
Detroit
that
energy
Kansas
thing,
City
right?
defense. It's brought to you by Marygrove Awnings. With
They
Merrifield's in right
doubled in
field.
the
First
run.
game
They
started
doubled,
there,
then
but 13
doubled.
Played at that position this year. Adalberto Mondesi has 21 total chances at shortstop, more than any shortstop in the American League and second most in the majors. Only Fernando Tatis Jr. with San Diego has more.
All right, 2 out
coming
now.
up,
Here's
and
Miguel
it's the
Cabrera.
Royal
Hopefully he
shift
can do
again. I
some
think that's
goddamn
what we're gonna
damage.
name
It's a
this
lefty
because
pitching.
Nobody else has done it.
Could be a fucking
except the
easy to
Royals,
tee
but
off ball
all
coming for him.
infielders back on the grass, off the dirt. So he's got the Royal shift.
But I'm
I
pretty
like
sure
that.
DTE that they just
Royal
sold the
shift. I
on deck
called it the
circles
prevent
for
defense
the
other day, and
the
I'll take
energy
either one of
company at
those.
DTE.
Swung on and missed.
Ugh.
0-2 to Cabrera.
Dodgers got it on the
Duffy's
board,
working ahead
1-0.
in the count. This
Corey
matchup
Seager hit a
brought to
home
you by
run.
St.
Ah, not
Joseph
bad,
Mercy
not
Health
bad.
System. Miguel Cabrera yet to homer off Danny Duffy. He has seen him more than any other pitcher without homering. Former Tiger Edwin Jackson on that.
And Cabrera goes down with a
strikeout
terrible
for
at
Danny
bat.
Duffy and a 12-pitch inning for the Royals.
That was fast. Tigers go down 1-2-3. What's up, Charles? And for the Royals, Mondesi, Cordero, and what the fuck was it? Mondesi, Cordero, and Starling are due up. What is this? Man, stop fucking atting people in my fucking Discord, dude. Oh, I'm about to remove this person. That guy was, I'm tired of people fucking tagging people. Anyway. Tired of getting like 12 notifications and from someone at everybody in Discord. It's like, dude, don't add everybody. That's so annoying. It's a commercial break right now. Boyd will be back on the mound in a few moments. All right. All righty. Long commercial break, it feels like. Top of the second. Royals will have a 1-0 lead.
And 8 hitters. Let's check out the Taco Bell take, Jack.
Well, the Taco Bell take
the
for
Taco
me
Bell
is,
take.
we're at wit's end, right? And that means how do you get Whit Merrifield out? This guy is phenomenal. Again, starts this game with a leadoff double, a run scored. Tigers are trailing by a run because of him. If you can figure out him, you might figure out this lineup. And then back up your pitcher. What I meant by that is keep playing the defense that you've been throwing out there. Throw that leather, make the plays you're supposed to make, and keep the extra outs to a minimum.
Yeah, it rained kind of like last night, somewhat, and this morning, like into the till like 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Not have watched this team at all last year if you don't agree that this team.
Yeah, it rained pretty hard too. It flooded, but it went away pretty quick.
Crone is a much better defensive first baseman.
1-1 now.
We've seen
to Mondesi.
Jonathan Scope makes that good play. We know that
Mondesi.
We know that Candelario is greatly improved. You've been impressed with Goodermith Short as well.
I really have.
That'll be 1-2.
He kind of olayed a hot shot to his left in Cincinnati. Other than that, he's made every play. And really some tough ones going to his right in the hole. He's charged a bunch.
And let's see what the 1-2 count.
Been there for the
hopefully we get a strikeout on this pitch.
A few times.
Fuck off the end of the.
Sends one to deep left center. Jacoby Jones. It's
over the head of Jacoby Jones.
Mondesi hustling
all the way to the wall. That could be a triple.
Maybe 3. The relay out of bounds, and it is.
Damn, they call him safe. Damn, that was close. Leadoff triple for the Royals. That's not good. So it'll be quickly 2-0 here in this game.
Right there by Alberto Mondesi. You can see Jacoby trying to throw the deke there. He threw his glove up. Mondesi knew he had a gapper, and he takes off. He was thinking 3 right from the batter's box. It was going to be close, but he
just missed the tag.
Maybe right on the bag from the relay. It might have been a little
throw.
closer.
Yeah, a little bit better of a throw. That had probably got him,
safe,
but that throw from the relay was fucking awful.
And another inning in a row where Matthew Boyd's got the leadoff man on.
with an extra base hit.
Leadoff extra base hit. Not good at all. Not good at all.
Mondesi's first hit of the series is a big one. A leadoff triple here in the second. Remember, this is a guy who had 10 triples a year ago.
And
more than anybody else in the American League.
His bat's been pretty quiet.
Throw back to the pitcher, so and 1-0. That was a bad pitch.
We really witnessed his speed on the bases. He was flying around.
Cordero due up, or is up at the plate. Bleh. Got verbal diet like of the mouth right now. Bleh.
Outside to Frenchie Cordero.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name was hilariously Frenchie Cordero.
Crow just took Jamer Candelario up the line a little. Matthew Boyd's trying to direct traffic there, but never a good feeling when you got to back up a base.
Cordero lifts
and
one to
that'll
right.
Get
Reyes on the charge. The throw home up the first base line, but
wow, Mondesi, they fucked up.
Hold.
I don't know why they held. That was a terrible throw in by Reyes.
Third base coach Vance Wilson held him up.
I think the third base coach just fucked that up.
I'm sure had he gone, he would have scored. That throw was way off
the
first base line towards the
That was a terrible throw by Reyes.
But it's a good thing he did hold for the Tigers.
We just got real lucky.
So one away for Bubba Starling now.
Bubba Starling. His name's Bubba. He's from Kansas. He plays on the Kansas City Royals.
A year ago. He also had 43 stolen bases.
Bleh.
No player has been able to match those types of numbers since
your parents name you Bubba, and if that's his like legal name, they had no hope for this kid.
One of the guys in the lineup that Matthews had pretty good luck with.
Like he's probably got a brother named like Lawrence and another brother named like William or something, you know, just like proper names, and they named him Bubba. They took one look at their doofy-looking baby and went, nah. We already know what's gonna happen with this fucking idiot.
Surprised at the infield in here.
Well, I think what it is Gardy that's going to score him.
That'll get to Stewart, and he will have it cut off, and then it'll slip through. And
why in the world did they ever hold
Mondesi
Mondesi up? Mondesi scores like we said he probably was going to. Very easy to predict. Leadoff triples usually score. 2-0 Royals. 2 out though. Hopefully we can limit the damage to 2. by this rate, it'll. Oh shit. At this rate, the final's going to be like. You know, like 8-1, 9-1, or 9-0. So that's good. Yeah, not exactly the greatest start. It seems like Boyd keeps giving up leadoff extra base hits, which is
City. And now here's Nicky Lopez. Saw him in a pinch hit role earlier in the series, 0 for 1.
And
low and away.
2.
Nope, that's in there for a strike.
0-2.
2 to Lopez. Batting just a $143 this year.
Hitting. Oh wait, never mind. 0-2.
Held up.
1-2 now.
2.
Tried to get him to chase to end the inning, to end the half inning there, but
Lopez
it wasn't going to happen.
Second base for Kansas City, moving Merrifield to right field. This third game of the 4-game series.
I predict a strikeout. Let me use my mind.
Swung on
Strike
and missed.
3.
But Kansas City gets the leadoff man on thanks to an extra base hit, and they score.
All right, that'll end the half inning. I seen it on the little thing pop up. Don't believe in my wizardries. It's not real. Fuck that. Okay, that's good. All right. Commercial break. It'll be 2-0. The Royals have a 2-0 lead right now. They've just manufactured some runs in, so good for the Royals. We'll see if we can match them in this. Doctor told me COVID-19 it's going to go away 2021. Oh, that'd be good. If it goes away soon, that'd be pretty nice. All right, there we go. That's good. That's good. Minimize. Hopefully they're right. Hopefully they're right, Cody. It'd be nice. It'd be very nice. Didn't have to deal with this shit anymore. Fucking COVID bullshit. There's a nice old fucking old booster shot you just had to go get. Nice little vaccine. Let's see. Mogaba died at 14. Ah, rest in peace, guy. Let's see. I'm genuinely just looking around at stuff that's going on in the news.
Second, here's Chevrolet's strongest player.
Detroit, oh, there we go. Game's back on.
With a major league tying high, 10 home runs so far this season.
Oh, the Tigers are the most home run hitting team in baseball.
How important it has been for them. 17 of their 20 runs via the home run. That's 85% lead.
That's crazy. We're the most home run hitting team in baseball right now.
Today. And
What's up, Alex?
Saying, it's just kind of those streaky things that
Oh, yeah, this game just started,
right
Kevin. No worries.
It's working for the Tigers. They've been able to hit the long ball, and he has no
His
objections.
cousin died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Cody. I'm very sorry to hear about that.
Guy hitting a 1 or 2 or 3 run home run, right? But
that's never good.
He said that usually
2-0 to CJ Crone. 2-1.
Gardy said, I don't care how we do it. It's
Not
about
good.
winning and scoring runs.
Right.
Good rip at the ball,
right
though.
now.
I wonder if Lane Johnson will consider sitting out. Yeah, I know, right? But I don't think he's going to. Seems weird
the 2-1 to Crone.
that a lot of the guys who have tested positive or are put on that list seem like they're still going to play once everything clears up. Because it's like, well, I'm good now. So I think those are the players that are like, yeah, I'm good once the season starts. We good. I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah, we talked about that a little earlier.
Another strikeout. That's 4 in a row.
It wasn't for throwing at the Astros. It was for inciting a benches clearing brawl.
Hey fans, if Detroit
if we're being honest,
in this game, visit a participating Arby's location tomorrow and get a free small order of curly fries.
It was for clearing the bench. It was for causing the benches to clear because he ran his mouth afterwards.
A 2-run shot from Jonathan Scope and a 2-run blast.
Would he have been suspended probably for throwing at the guys too? Maybe. But I mean, they have very strict rules this year about clearing the bases. Or clearing the benches. You're gonna get suspended if you incite a fight or a potential fight. They're not fucking around this year with the benches clearing shit.
Pouring it into the zone right now.
I think they've openly said if anyone creates a problem, they're gonna get about 8 games.
He's got a great arsenal of pitches. He's got the fastball.
On the hop, McBroom.
Oh really? Because I see it listed as. Hold on a sec, because I actually see it as this.
Well, we were just talking about Tigers defense.
Breaking. MLB has suspended Dodgers reliever Joe Kelly for 8 games stemming from Tuesday night's accident against the Astros that led to the bases to the benches clearing.
Here. Let's watch it live, or the way it developed. See McBroom just
like that's literally like what happened.
To his right. So Jamer's aboard.
It literally doesn't say anything about throwing at
Kristen
people.
Stewart.
And it's if it would have been any other game and somebody would have cleared the benches, they would have gotten suspended too.
Before. They give McBroom the error there with 1 away. If the Tigers can take advantage of it. They had some.
If it would have been for directly throwing at somebody, it would have said for throwing at Bregman. It wouldn't have said for clearing the bases or for clearing the benches.
Still 1 at 4-3 though. Here's the
1 out, 1 on. 0-1 count now. 0-2.
I was talking about Duffy. He's got the good arsenal. He can throw any one of 3 pitches for strikes: fastball, curveball, or his changeup. And it looks like he's really dialed in tonight with command. Worked ahead. Been very efficient with his pitches.
Well, that's what made the Tigers bullpen so successful last night.
Yeah, come in, throw strikes, and miss bats. I mean, that's a pretty good formula.
Absolutely. Pitched 6 innings of scoreless ball and faced 1 batter over the minimum last night. The 0-2 to Stewart. Stares at strike 3.
God damn, he strikes out.
Recorded so far for Duffy is a strikeout.
Duffy's carving our asses up.
There's more strikeouts for the Tigers tonight than they had all of last night. They struck out 4 times last night. Here's Victor Reyes.
Yeah, you do know. Also, I know it has to do with the bases being cleared because they also suspended coaches. I can find multiple points for saying actions that led to the benches clearing. Why the hell was Dave Roberts suspended then too?
On the ground is short. Mondesi.
Everything I just says for benches clearing for the benches for actions that led to the benches clearing
against Matthew Boyd when we return.
Of course, all your biased Astro sources are going to be like, it's for throwing at our players. So I don't take you seriously on this, dude. You're a non-biased actor in this right now. Of course, you're going to be like, no, he got suspended because he threw at our players. The MLB's protecting us. Like, nah, dude, it's literally for making the benches clear. If it would have been just Kelly getting suspended, they suspended. Oh, so you're acknowledging that I'm right about the reason people are getting suspended is because the benches got cleared. If this wouldn't have been a COVID year and they just threw at him, nobody would have got suspended. Nobody would have got. Yeah, Trey. Guess where? I have not seen any of that. And by the way, dude, like, I'm getting really annoyed at your fucking bias bullshit. Why the fuck did the fucking coaches get suspended? So basically what I'm saying is correct. I'm literally saying for the actions that led to the benches clearing incident got him suspended. That's the actual language of why he got suspended. You're telling me like other shit. Like, cool. Is that included in actions? Yes, probably. You're like creating shit I'm not saying, and now I'm just going to disagree with you. Just because you're being a fucking like what I've said is correct. That's the actual language. You're just going more in depth into the shit, and it's really stupid. Yeah, like your team didn't. None of your players got suspended for fucking cheating, and yet people are going to get suspended for making you guys upset and throwing at you. Boo!
You gotta constantly mix against him, and he's always working the at bat.
Either way, he got suspended for fucking also running his mouth. He also got suspended for making faces. He got suspended for the benches clearing. You know, it just wasn't throwing. And if it wouldn't be a COVID year, nobody would have gotten suspended for anything last night. Have you ever heard of a benches clearing incident where no fights happen, where no punches are thrown, anybody getting suspended? No, Trey.
Hit was his leadoff double.
Trey's the only person on earth that thinks that the Houston Texans didn't cheat.
2 outs later.
Or the fucking whatever bullshit-ass Astros didn't cheat. You do realize you're the only person that doesn't think they cheated, right?
And I'm trying to be serious now.
Right? Like, you're the only person, and you and, like, all your Astros fan base just deny that you guys cheated, or you, like, make weird claims that it didn't help, but, like, you did. Like, it's like you still cheated. Even if it didn't help you, you still cheated. There's evidence you cheated. That's why you got in trouble. And it's been illegal to use electronics to fucking steal signs or to use electronic shit since 2008. So I really don't know what your defense is there. You guys used electronic shit to fucking steal signs. That's what you got in trouble for. And go cry some more about the Yankees, Trey. Guess what? Now 2 different investigations have come out. Nothing. Go cry more about the Yankees not getting in trouble for doing nothing now. Like, they did almost nothing. But it gets really that's twice now that they've been investigated for the same fucking thing, and it's come out the same results again. Nothing. Yeah, the fucking only team that fucking violated the rules is the fucking Astros.
The 1-0.
And probably the Red Sox, to be honest. Because Alex Cora was there too, and it seems like
Back-to-back
he's the
base
mastermind
hits
of this whole
to start
thing.
the Kansas City
Is
third.
Alex Cora. He seems to be, wherever he goes, there seems to be some foul shit that starts happening. He seems to be like the maestro of the problem. Oh, great. Now I'm getting fucking multi-tagged by Trey in Discord.
Down after a start like this, knowing what happened on opening day.
Oh, you can see it in his eyes. Matthew's frustrated right now, and he's trying. You know, those wheels are spinning up upstairs, trying to figure out what do I have to do here. A couple fastballs that the first two guys have gotten on. This guy's a really good fastball hitter. You know, you can't leave it out over the plate, and yet he can really go down and after one. Like,
all right, I think I found a more definitive, credible source than
Shallow center scope under it, called off
than
by
Yahoo and all
Jacoby
this. I'm gonna go
Jones.
directly to the MLB
And the first out recorded.
for the MLB itself. Dodgers reliever Joe Kelly was suspended by Major League Baseball for 8 games for his actions in the bottom of the 6th inning.
94. You know, and quite honestly, that's kind of where Matthew is. He can get it up a tad.
So yeah,
than that, but I think it's
these 3 things,
pitch repertoire, right? I mean,
like I said, led to him getting suspended. I didn't go into depth and go into taunting, the benches, the verbal exchange. All those 3 things led to him getting suspended, or led to the things getting cleared. And then Trey came at me going, "No, what he did was he threw at somebody's head."
Low 90s pitch.
No, that's not the only reason, nor the one reason he was suspended. If the benches wouldn't have gotten cleared, they wouldn't have suspended the guy at all.
Off out in front. and it's more than his breaking ball. You can see he's throwing a lot of sliders, and he can change speeds on that. But he doesn't have a changeup that he can spot.
Trey came in and was like, no, he only got suspended for throwing at somebody's head. And the manager was suspended for the bit. No, he got suspended for 3 fucking things, basically. Getting the bases for actions, clearing the base, getting the fucking benches cleared. That's what he got suspended for. Not just throwing at somebody's head, not taunting, not making faces. It wasn't one thing. It was fucking a whole fucking half inning worth of bullshit. And to pretend it's just for throwing at somebody, stupid. It's stupid as shit. It's dishonest. And because guess what? That means every Astros player that gets hit this year, Trey thinks there's going to be some like suspension for them coming. Have you guys gotten hit before? Fucking what's his name hit one of you guys? I think you have. Did he get a giant suspension? No, he didn't.
2-0 foul away.
So no, it wasn't for just throwing at Bregman. It was because the base is cleared, and they had to give it. They had to include that in the fucking incident report.
In the zone, belt high.
Had nothing to do with throwing at the guy. It had to do everything. It had to do everything with fucking the benches getting cleared. They do not want people fighting in a COVID year. Trust me. Like they made that so clear before the season started. Like I was going like this, they're fucked. I thought he was going to get more games for clearing the benches. That's the problem.
There's the ground ball, shooting it through.
I'm pretty sure someone else hit one of the fucking Astros players, and they nothing. No one got in trouble for that. Like, if I remember, like he didn't even get in trouble for hitting. I think Carrera got hit in that game. Nobody got in trouble for hitting him, but like Bregman got thrown at, and that's the thing he got in trouble for. Like throwing near the guy. Like you don't get suspended for that.
Soler was right on his tail. Merrifield scores easily.
No, you get. You know why you got suspended for fucking clearing the bench for fucking getting the benches cleared out. That's exactly why fucking Roberts got suspended too, because he allowed that stupid shit. He allowed his They should have fucking suspended Baker for a game too.
Doing what you're supposed to do.
But since they were taunted technically by dumbass Kelly.
Give your team a chance.
I get it. Kelly has to be. It's the taunting that's probably more of the problem, because that's probably what cleared the bases more. Is taunting at somebody.
His first time up. Royals with runners at the corners.
What's up, Crom?
And only one away.
Baker was more of it. Yeah, I guess so. Not really though. Should have controlled his team. He was talking shit from the dugout too, though.
Play depth up the middle.
If I remember right, wasn't Baker talking shit from the dugout? He should be suspended too for taunting.
Now 1-1.
You little shit, get back on the mound. Remember that comment?
For Tigers defensively, can't help but wonder.
But yeah, no. like
a defense when they come in.
Like I seen like 6 guys get hit in this series alone,
Matthew
like
is a
clear
thinker,
retaliatory
and he takes
pitches.
time.
I seen a guy get hit in the
Base
head on a
runners
clear
even more
retaliatory
time
move.
because he's
Nobody
trying
got
to make sure
suspended.
they freeze. They don't get a great jump.
Throwing at
You know,
people
he looks
doesn't
over
get you
there.
suspended necessarily.
Pauses quite a while.
It's
before
when
he
the fight happens from you throwing
finds himself.
is when you
Jab
get
to
suspended.
left, and
It's
that'll
always
drop.
the base is getting clear. That's going to
So
score
Laird
another run.
trots
We're getting
home.
murdered.
Kansas City pads their lead to 4.
Going to be a short
Still
stream
only
by the
one
looks of
away, and
this.
A couple of men on.
1 out, top of the third, 3-0 lead. Unless we do
Make
something
room,
in the
just
bottom
slide
here
a
to come to
fastball
life, that would
off,
be quite
Bell
nice.
tie in. Got enough of the barrel onto the baseball to lift it over third base. And shortstop's
Yeah.
head.
And that forces a visit from Rick Anderson.
I'm going to win another championship on NBA 2K. I'm going to win. Yeah, and now we're going to have to deal with, you know what I'm going to be really annoyed with? How we're going to have to hear about 50 new things about how they're not actually cheaters. It's like, yeah. So the guys who took
Well, they noticed
steroids in the
something,
90s
obviously,
weren't cheaters
right?
to anybody
What do you
because
think
they didn't
he's
succeed
noticed
like
most? What is
like
vivid
Barry
in his
Bonds,
mind about
McGuire,
what Matthew
Sosa.
Boyd is
Like,
struggling with?
Ball's
so
up too
Canseco
much, in
didn't
my
cheat
opinion.
because his cheating
Everything
didn't
but
help
hitting
him
is
very
up.
much.
A bell tie
That's
or
Trey's
right
logic.
there at letter
So long
they
as the
haven't
cheating
gone
doesn't
down
help you win
and got any
the title,
curveballs or
it's not
anything
really
like that. But
cheating.
again, for me, it's a change in speeds. On
That's
the
literally
outer
the
side of
logic
plate
I've
for
seen like him
right-handers.
use.
'Cause all his
And you know what's
off-speed
funny?
stuff's coming down and in.
Him trying to use
The
well, it
breaking ball
wasn't
that's
illegal the
slow
year
that's
we did
coming
it
down
to
in. Well, you
bang
can
trash
fool
cans
a
and
hitter
do all
out
this.
front.
It's been
He
illegal
keeps his
to
hands
use
back, he
electronics
can
to
drop
steal
the barrel
signs
and find a hole.
for I don't
It's
know
away
how
from
long.
you. You've taken away all his power and half his swing.
Here's Adalberto Mondesi, fouls it back. 4 singles for the Royals in this third inning.
You just can't give in. I mean, Matthew's frustrated, no question about it. He's not used to being banged around like this. But he's got to find something. And this is where you've got to somewhat be creative as a pitcher. How do you get out of this? How do you stop the bleeding? Those multi-run innings are what really kills you. So far, second inning, it was 1 run. You know, and you're not happy with that either, but you can accept that. Now this is a multi-run inning with runners on first and second, just 1 out.
At the December 1961
It is
winter
0-2 to
meetings, the
Mondesi,
National
though.
League banned the use of a mechanical device to steal signs. The use of electronic equipment is not specifically forbidden by MLB rules,
Claim to
but in
pull.
2001,
Low
while
inside.
serving as an
Mondesi,
executive, Sandy
just 4 hits in his career against Matthew Boyd,
serving
but
as an
3 of
executive
them have
vice
been
president
extra
for
base
baseball
hits. A
operations
homer, a double,
of the MLB, issued a
and of course,
memorandum stating that teams
second
cannot
inning
use
triple.
electronic equipment to communicate with each other during games,
she's not
especially for
letting
the
this-
purpose of stealing signs. So basically, they banned it
Started the game
in
with a
2000, in 1961,
Yeah.
any mechanical device. So technically, from 1961, you can't use anything but your fucking eyeballs to steal signs,
Battle
Trey.
1-2.
That's why you guys are in trouble, dude.
Two
Yeah,
away.
it specifically wasn't against the rules to use electronics to steal your signs.
Well, this ball starts up eye level.
But like
It
in
breaks
2001, they
belt
told you
level.
you're gonna get in fucking trouble
Watch
if you
his
do
good
it.
Slider.
Like when the executive vice president of Major League Baseball operations tells you not to fucking do something, you know what the
Spin
best
right there.
option
That
to
was
do
a
is?
good shot for our crew.
Well, what's the
Now
what's the
Franchi
best course of
Cordero.
option?
2 away and 2 men on.
They probably thought the 1961 mandates here probably cover electronics, but just so everybody's aware, you probably shouldn't use them. That was in 2001. They said
Cordero
not
flew
to
out
use
right his
electronics.
first time up.
Yeah, it wasn't officially a rule, but they fucking told you not to do it. Kind of like how they told you not to use fucking steroids
runs on 7 hits
before they
for
started
Kansas
testing
City.
for
5
HGH
of
and
the
all that
7
fun
hits
shit.
have
What was
been
it, in
singles.
2004 was officially when they didn't start testing
the
for
Merrifield
steroids.
double and
But they still can
Mondesi
cheat.
triple.
They still were busting and suspending guys after they told them not to. If you remember, a lot of these people did steroids before they were banned from the game, so they couldn't get in trouble. But like, Do you still consider them cheating, like cheaters? Yeah, the entire fucking league does.
It's a humbling game.
The history of baseball considers them cheaters. The Hall of Fame voters considers them cheaters. They won't let them in the Hall of Fame because they're cheaters,
A lot of
dude.
stress, a lot of struggle for him.
And it wasn't banned till 2004. The majority of these guys' careers were over by 2004, 2005. Like,
The 0-2. Take
why are they being labeled as cheaters for something that wasn't banned from the game until 2000? Hold on, let me see when they officially started testing for HGH,
Cordero
because
won
until you
for
start actually
13 in
testing
his
for
career
something,
against the
you can
Tigers.
ban everything, right? What does it mean if it's banned and you don't test for it? To me, that just says I should
1-2.
use that because it works. Wait a minute, you're not gonna check if I'm using this? We're on a scouts on it. I don't know.
runners move
It's
up.
just, dude. You want a title on nefarious purposes. Quit trying to defend it. You don't see Patriots fans defending our cheating. We go, yeah, we cheated. So the fuck what?
Yeah, it's going to be wild pitches right
Boo
there.
hoo.
Ball gets by Griner.
Send them the Joe Kelly face meme. 4-0 Royals lead. Like, just send him the face of Joe Kelly now.
A
When
strike
someone says
away
Astros
from
are
getting out of
cheaters.
this for Matthew
You know
Boyd.
what I do when someone says Patriots are
Yeah, you
cheaters?
really can't
I send a
concern
picture of
yourself
Brady
right
with
now
his
two
6
outs
rings
above the
like
base
this,
runners. You
and
gotta
I go
focus on
fucking
making
cry
a
about
really
it.
good pitch. You got 2 strikes.
It's
put
as
'em
easy as
away.
that, Trey. You don't make 16 YouTube
3-2.
videos, fight anybody who calls your team a cheater. You just laugh at them and go, you just wish your team had trophies recently.
Here we go.
Because every one of us would sit here and rather go, yeah, we'd rather be called cheaters than not have a World Series right now in the last 4 years. This shit sucks. I'd rather have a title.
Pitches already for Matthew Boyd, not through the third yet.
But it's fun to go after people who get really upset and emotional about their team being called yeah, but it's not honest. He doesn't do it. No, he doesn't, because he'll also sit there and defend his team as not cheaters for like 20 fucking hours. And still, like, he still goes on crusades against, like, trying to
Another
expose his
2-2.
team as not being
On the
cheaters.
ground to scope.
Anytime he finds some shred of, like,
Kansas
hope.
City scores
It's
2
like, nah, man,
Tigers
your team
hoping to
cheated,
respond.
dog.
Jacoby Jones will bat second, and Trevor Thompson's got a nice little story about the Tigers center fielder when we come back.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, we're getting beat. It's looking like a bad game for us. Yeah, no, it's not good for us. Not good. To be fair, though, we've only batted twice, so we haven't had as many opportunities. I know, Kevin. I'm not really paying much attention to this game. It's stupid. No, he hasn't commented recently. I think he left to go find weird articles that say it was just for getting him suspended. Or like they only got him for throwing and that was the only reason. And that every player that hits an Astros pitcher is gone for the year. I seen him seriously say in Discord the other day that the MLB is going to do a serious investigation of the of anybody who hits one Astros player. They're going to be criminally investigated or some shit that he said, and potentially suspended for hitting any Astros player this year. The MLB is doing a special FBI type investigation. Because they're losing right now, man. What are we supposed to say? Wow, they look terrible the fuck right now. Kevin, I'm sorry, man. Like, what? See you later, man.
17, Justin Haley hitting Jacoby Jones in the face with a fastball. Jones would go on the disabled list after that, and when he came back would
To be fair, man, that was a boring half inning. I would have fucking wanted to quit by the end of it.
When for the second time in his career, Jones was hit in the face with a pitch. Little bruising on his cheek.
It was a
after last
long
night's game.
fucking
Says he's
top of the
frustrated by being
third.
hit in that same area, Matt. However, the good news is
The
he's good to
majority
go
of
here
this
tonight.
stream just happened in the
good
top
news
of the
too, Trev,
third.
is he dug right back in there, right? I mean, that's challenging.
It's got to be. You have to have some mental toughness to get hit in that area twice, stay in the game unflinchingly. That is a sign of some courage for sure.
No doubt. 1-1 to Grayson Griner. Jones due up right after. And that hits Griner.
And it hits Oh, it hits Griner. Okay, it's Griner. Okay.
And here's
Griner's
what
hit
Trevor
by the
was
pitch.
referring to last night for Jacoby Jones.
Oof. Jacoby got pegged by a ball right in the mouth last night. Good thing he's got that wraparound.
For a guy like Jones.
Obviously,
Gotta have the wraparound
came
thing.
into play for him last night and saved some severe damage. When he got hit back in 2017, he had some jaw injuries. His lip was split. Didn't lose any teeth, which I think was surprising.
Yeah.
But I just think the
But
mental
again,
aspect,
if your team's a cheating
standing in
team,
that
just
batter's
embrace
box
it.
facing 90
Just
plus
embrace it.
with
Just don't
these
even
guys,
give a shit about the
it's
other
going to
stuff.
make you think.
Oh,
Takes a first pitch strike from Danny Duffy.
It's a part of the game you wish you could.
Jones hitting
eliminate.
357 so far this year,
Ball that's
2
up around
homers
the
and
eyes
5
and the
RBIs. Of
face.
course, it's early.
You know, anywhere in
This
the
is
head.
only, I believe, his 5th game he's played in.
It's just unfortunate.
Jones turns
And that ball
on one to left,
is
and that ball is up
down.
against
That's
the
going to be a
wall.
double.
Griner will dig for third. He'll be held there, and Jacoby Jones.
And that'll be a
on
no-out
cue
double here in the
with
third.
a
There we go.
no-out
There we go.
double here in the third.
Exactly what you want to finally see.
Well, that's the way to get right back in the saddle right there for Jacoby.
Yeah, finally.
He gets
Jesus
a
Christ.
fastball,
Hopefully we
and
can
he
kind of
really
plate
is
these 2
confident
runs,
with
be
his
right back in this
hand
fucking
speed
game.
Fastballs. He just doesn't feel he can get beat.
Nico
He hits a
Goodrum up.
rocket into the corner. Griner all the way around to third. Almost had a chance to score.
A base hit could
And
arguably
just
score
like
2
the
runs
doctor
here.
ordered, the Tigers have a little something cooking here.
Hopefully a base hit
Need
can
to put
score 2
somebody
anyway.
across the
Jacoby's
plate,
really
get this
quick.
Score back within reach.
So-
Well, the response last night, remember, in the third is
Goodrum just
swings
tried to
and
send that
misses at the
fucking
first pitch.
Tried to send that
Kansas City had
500 feet,
scored
dude. Jesus
3
Christ.
in the third, and the Tigers bounced back and scored 4 in their half of the third. And Ron Gardner
There's
and
the
everybody
final.
saying how important that was to show some type of response right away.
Come on, you guys.
Slow roller to third, Franco
God damn it.
gets the out at first.
Griner's too
One
fucking
away.
slow. I don't like that. Scope up. Yeah, that was way too aggressive.
That's been
Way too
The
aggressive.
early frustration.
2 for
Tigers.
28 with runners in scoring
That's
position this
updated, too,
season.
after
Son
the
of a
at-bat
bitch.
From Goodrum. See if Jonathan Scope can change things there.
Really could use a fucking hit with
Griner
some
was hit
runners
by a
on.
pitch to lead off the inning.
Solid
Jones
base hit
then
here.
doubled
Literally
into
just
the corner.
bop it into left field on a
Now
good
with
line.
one
It
away,
scores 2 runs.
Scope bats with 2 men in scoring position. Fights it off, foul.
0-1.
Scope struck out swinging in the first. Tigers have struck out already 5 times against Danny Duffy. Scope, a .258 career hitter against Kansas City coming into the game tonight.
Here we go. And
Shoots
that's
it
going
the
to go
other
foul
way,
again.
foul.
Son of a bitch.
Well, you can tell his approach.
0-2. 2 straight foul balls. He's trying to just go the other way with it, it looks like. Hit a kind of a lazy one out there and fucking plate the first run of the game
We've
for us.
seen some pretty good hitting, quite honestly, by some of the Royals hitters tonight. Franco, in his first hit, went the other way. Merrifield, a
All
couple
right.
of good hits. Being
And
able to
he
steer
stays
the
alive,
ball where
fouls
they
it off.
wanted to on shifts. And that just takes tremendous bat control. You can't be swinging for the downs and be able to move a runner behind the runner, especially.
Not
You get
good
the
so
sense that
far.
Michael Franco was just as happy going the other way than he was with the base hit in the first place.
Looks like the Mets are up 1-0 on Boston.
Scope
Oh, that's
did
up high
chase
ball
his 1
too.
and 2.
Or 1-2 rather. Yankees are up 2-1 on the Orioles, it looks like. Tie between the Dodgers and Houston.
That Jones double, as you
Milwaukee's
can
up
see there
2-0.
in the
Tampa's
box
or
score, the first hit
Atlanta's
for
up
the
2-0 on
Tigers
Tampa.
here tonight.
A lot of ties otherwise.
Scope sends one to center.
Ah,
Right
that should
center.
get the run in.
Merrifield's got it. Griner is going to score, and the Tigers are on the board.
All right. Hey,
Here
there
in
we
the
go.
third.
We got a run. We got a run. There we go. We're not getting shut out tonight. There we go.
And now a message from your Southeast Michigan
4-1 now. Here we go, Tigers. Scored a run.
Check out the 2020 Ford F-150.
Here in the bottom of the third, it is 4-1 now in favor of the Royals. After the sac fly by
Chance for a
Scope,
big inning
Cabrera's up.
remains, but now with 2 away.
Miguel Cabrera at the plate.
Scope with
Jacoby
the
Jones
sacrifice
on
fly.
second.
His 4th run batted in as a
Big
Tiger.
lead
Here's
by
Miguel Cabrera.
Jacoby over at second base right now.
Duffy had Miggy all messed up his first at bat. Ball in the upper part of the strike zone, looked like it was right on the corner, but Miggy gets.
Let's go. Boo Royals. Boo. How you doing, my
in
friend?
The series for Cabrera.
And
fouls it back.
Strike one. I thought there was already a strike. That's my bad.
Best in baseball last year with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that's where he's still
He hit
valuable.
369 with runners in scoring position. Did Miguel Cabrera. That was third best in baseball last year. The league average was about 282.
Keep that trend going right
One
now.
on, two out for the Tigers. 1-1 count to Cabrera coming up. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Two, cut the score in half.
Oof. 1-2 really quickly. Not exactly good.
Yeah, just to get that runner in, right? Have a decent inning. You had runners at second and
Man,
third.
that'd be so fucking cool to just be sitting at one of them seats watching a game. You'd feel like a mini emperor if you sat either directly behind home plate or like if there was a seat in the outfield directly in the middle. You could just sit there and be like, they're playing for me. Just for me.
1-2 to Cabrera.
I'm surprised they didn't strike his ass out on that one. 2-1, 2-2.
It's a real slow changeup right
Surprised he wasn't rang the fuck out on that one. I'm surprised more or less Cabrera also didn't take that to the fucking fence. But come on, base hit will score Jacoby Jones. Let's go.
The 2-2 jammed him. Looper.
Fuck.
Mondesi's out and he makes the grab.
He's gonna field that too well. He's gonna field a fly ball. We'll get one. We'll get one back.
Royals ready to face Matthew Boyd with the 8-9-1 hitters.
So 8-9-1 due up for the Kansas City Royals. That'll be, for those interested, would be Starling, Lopez, and Merrifield. That sucks. Starling, Lopez, and Merrifield due up for the Royals. That sucks. Yeah. Oh, well, we scored a run, eh? We got a hit. We scored a run, you know. Pretty good, pretty good inning. Hopefully some kind of fun shit happens later in the game. Maybe this is going to be a ninth inning, like, walk-off home run game. That'd be pretty cool. Anything interesting up there? 0-0 in the fucking White Sox Indians game in the top of the 8th. Since he's up 4-0 in the bottom of the 5th with 1 on, 2 out. What else we got going? Yeah, not too much. Anyway. Still unmuted. Well, the game's not muted. It's just it's on commercial break and it mutes itself. Why isn't that? Hold on. This should have refreshed by now. Hold on. Yeah, Starling, Lopez, and Merrifield due up. I believe Boyd is still going to be pitching for the Tigers once this game comes back on. I don't know who else they'd use.
For our frontline heroes, we are one community and one team rooted together. Today, the
Bolton's
Detroit Tigers
gotta be
grocery store worker,
excuse me.
Liz
Bolton's got to
Doer.
be running a little thin
Thank you
today.
for your service as we unite to defeat the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, defeat the COVID.
Appreciate all your hard-working efforts. Turned
That
out to be a
fucking
beautiful
box
day
it.
here in Detroit on a Wednesday. Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Tigers.
They actually have to
and
go
the
and
Royals.
physically beat up
Kansas City,
COVID-19.
1 in the first, 1 in the second, and 2 in the third.
And that'll be strike
for
one.
one of those runs. A sacrifice fly in the second.
Ugh, Boyd's numbers look awful. 3 innings pitched.
Well, there's a line on Matthews
7 hits,
so far.
4
and it's
runs,
been a
4
struggle,
earned,
no
4
question.
Ks.
A lot of hits in just
Absolute
3+
dog shit.
innings.
0-1 to Starling. Swung on and missed.
0-1.
0-2.
Oh, 0-2, yeah. 0-2, 0-2. Boyd works so fucking slow. I hate it so much, dude.
ahead in the count. He's
It's always
got a
been my
couple
complaint
pitches he
against
can
this
waste.
dude.
I
He
would
literally
try to
takes
throw
20
something
minutes to
off-speed
throw a
down and
pitch.
away. He doesn't seem to want to go there very much. Every breaking ball or
I'd be
every
changing
off-speed
up how
pitch has
I would
been
never
either his
find a
curveball
steady
or
rhythm.
slider. And you know,
Nuzdar,
that's fine when
COVID
it's
won't go
working,
near
but it's
Nuzdar.
not
It's afraid
today.
of him.
So he's got to try straighten him up with a fastball up and in, and then off-speed
But you
pitches
are right
down
about
and away.
that.
1-2. Checked it.
They're just seeing a lot of breaking balls, right-handed hitters in particular. And the
Oh,
more
that
they
sucks
see,
for the
the more
Chiefs.
a hitter will become.
Damian
a better
Williams
hitter.
is opting out of the season.
You know, you would really want to minimize the number
Better
of
hope
pitches
that
they see per
whatever,
game.
who's that running back?
Go
I
up
know
with
you
a
guys
fastball
drafted a
here.
running back, so that's good.
Drills one to right
Fuck,
center.
man. Pull him.
That's down. Starling has his first hit
Look at
of
this
the
bum.
night. And second hit in his career against Matthew
8
Boyd.
hits already. This dude has only been pitching for
Well,
3
here's
innings right now.
Matthews' agenda here tonight. You can see everything pretty much is up. He's thrown a lot of fastballs, belt high or right
Yeah,
there
I
in
seen
the
that,
whooping
Kevin. They're
zone, I
still
call it.
they're still knotted up at
Some of them
0-0.
get away,
That's
but
crazy.
He hasn't really changed speeds very efficiently tonight as far as his changeup. Everything. And there's the 8th hit of the game. Starling, he tried to come up and in on a fastball and again left it over the plate. So I know Matthew's frustrated.
Washington and Toronto's
He's just
also
run by
0-0 in
Kansas
the
City,
top
but
in the
Lopez
A's.
hit it foul.
He's got to stay the course and believe. These are really challenging times for a starting pitcher. You just go, what do I got to do? I mean,
Wonder if anyone's got no hitters. and shit.
it's really
Oh
frustrating.
shit!
But
Go back. What
you
is
know,
this?
this is where you earn your money too. You've got to figure something out.
Nope. Everybody's got hits.
There's his
Dang.
pitch usage on the graphic there.
It's cool that I can just quickly like zoom about those.
Is there ever a thought of, I don't want to say giving up on the fastball, but is there ever a thought of, I am.
Yeah, I don't know why
just don't
Boyd's
have a lot
fucking
of
up. Something
confidence
just
in
doesn't
it,
seem
so
right.
More oftentimes than not, I'm going to start.
Maybe
throwing
it just
something
wasn't,
else.
you know,
You know
maybe it
what he
was
hasn't
just
done?
no one really knew what he
That I
had to
know I
offer,
would've
and once
done?
everyone figured him out, he
Move the
just
guy's feet.
it's over for him.
You know, throw right as his ankle, throw right as his kneecap. Make him dance a little bit. Let him know you're frustrated by making them uncomfortable.
20 minutes
These guys
later.
are really comfortable in the batter's box. And I know that sounds like such a childish thing to do, but that's the
0-2.
game of baseball. You know, if you show that you're not afraid and you're willing
It's
to
only the second
move
pitch
a
of the
guy's feet,
second
you're not
batter
trying
that's
to hit 'em.
happening.
Guys can dance. They can get out of the way. But you're coming down and in to a point where
Nah,
they
I
have
wouldn't throw Herbert in because if
move
you
their
just throw
feet,
Herbert to
literally.
the
I don't
Wolves
mean
with that
knock
team,
him
he's going
down,
to turn
I mean
into
move
Joey
their feet.
Harrington. And
Garcia
you don't want
did
him
to
to
Whit
be
Merrifield a
wasted,
little bit
like
last night.
just waste him.
It paid off at least in one inning. Lopez waits on the 0-2. Starling takes off, but it's
Dude ain't
fouled away.
NFL ready at all.
Royals have had the leadoff man on each of the 4 innings so far here tonight.
Herbert would get thrown to the Wolves and be torn the fuck apart and never come back. He'd just be murdered.
Royals are being very aggressive on the bases.
Much like Joey Harrington
think-
was, sadly.
We're seeing the first time from manager Mike Matheny because of their
Joey Harrington was
score,
put in
really,
such a
and
bad
let him
situation.
lean in.
Oh, he's out. Oh, ho,
close.
ho.
because
Bullshit. He
they've
was out.
Had success already. A lot of base runners. That he's kind of trying to set the tone himself as the manager. Look at guys, take off. We're going to challenge Griner. We're going to challenge Boyd. We're going to try to get good jumps. Take the extra bases.
Here's the
Number
0-2.
Lopez. Starling's a big dude at first.
You don't
but
speak about Joey.
can
Yeah,
move.
he's not even considered a bust by
City's
most
first
people
round pick,
because of
fifth
how bad his
overall in
situation was.
2011.
They're like, nah, he's not
Turned
a
down
bust.
football scholarship to Nebraska. Offered him as
Top
a
4,
quarterback there.
4-1. Royals have 1 on and no out. 1-2 count. At some point, we'll see the fourth pitch of this at bat, or the 5th pitch. Probably next week sometime.
1-2. Check swing foul.
Fouled it off.
Came up and in there. You can see Nicky Lopez kind of taking a deep breath. It's like he's diving out over the plate. He's expecting a breaking
Strike him
ball in
out.
that situation.
Double play. One of the two. Come
Strike
on.
count.
3 for
Hey,
8
Tua
in his
passes the
career against
physical.
Boyd. That includes the strikeout in the second.
Good for Tua.
Low to make it 2-2.
See how he had him on his heels on that one? He wasn't going to reach that pitch if he could have thrown it in the zone. That's all because of the pitch before that. But you never see Matthew Boyd throw down and into a left-handed hitter.
Here comes the 2-2. All the way.
All right, 2-2 count finally or something. Very long at bat here. Because Matthew Boyd takes forever to pitch.
One of the other issues in a game like this is look at how much the position players are standing around.
Yeah.
And it's hard to keep guys on their toes when the pace of the game is this slow. Matthew's really working at a slow pace tonight.
Yeah, I don't know why he is. It's really stupid. He needs to speed it the fuck up.
Which usually isn't like him, Jack. I mean, usually he's a much quicker pace.
No, I
That's
think
what I was
he's-
about to
he's
say.
got a
He
lot on his
usually
mind
works
right now.
fast.
He's frustrated. He's trying to figure out what do I throw here.
Usually
He's trying to
Boyd is
hold
fucking
runners.
moving through
They've been
batters, and I
taken
don't
off.
know what dude. He's way too in his head. Get him off
Another
the mound.
2-2. Jam job.
And that's dropping.
Jones had
Okay,
a
we
plate
got it.
In and easily makes the catch for the first
Yeah,
out
if
here
he's
in the fourth.
taking 20 seconds to pitch every goddamn time,
T-Mobile
get a new
is your
pitcher
ticket to
in.
the game. Now through August 3rd, customers can score free MLB TV at
He's
T-Mobile.com/MLB. Comes that guy.
here's Merrifield, motherfucker, dude. He's gonna hit a home run. I don't even.
Double and a run scored in the first.
It's almost like at this
Single
point,
run
like just
scored in
give
the
up the
third.
fucking home run so we can get Boyd out of the game.
During his 7-game hitting streak in this ballpark, Merrifield has 13 hits, 8 of them for extra bases.
I hate this guy so much.
That
This is
looked
what I
like a
talk
first
about when I
off-speed
say I
pitch
hate
right
the
there.
Royals.
Threw a
It's because
changeup.
they always have dudes like this on
Belt
the
high.
team. Now it's Whit
Merrifield fouled
Merrifield
it
that
off,
just
but that was
fucking
80
destroys
mile
the
an hour, and it was
Tigers.
on the outside corner.
Yeah, he's at 66 pitches right now in the 4th inning. He's given up
One of the things
8
that
hits,
is
4 runs.
kinda
It's
lost in this
fucking brutal.
Pandemic shortened season is
He's taking 20 seconds a
happened to
pitch.
Houston a
It's
year
fucking.
ago. We saw a little bit of that at Houston.
At this point yesterday, the game was half
Merrifield
over.
Came out. He was pretty outspoken about the Astros sign stealing scandal. Here's the 0-1. Jumps on
Hey,
it, sends it
pumped it
to
up.
left center. Long run, and Stewart makes the grab.
Oh, thank God.
I'm not sure Jacoby Jones
go,
saw
Stewart?
that ball. Stewie caught it
Like to see that
pretty
shit.
much
I like to see
in
that.
shallow center field.
Yeah, Jacoby Jones
Long run for
must have not
Stewart.
seen that
Never
because he's
gave up on
screaming
it.
at
Good
something.
effort. And it's the second out of the inning.
I like the idea that someone made while being a smartass. If the ball hits your cardboard cutout, you win something. Yeah, I think that's actually
Covered
not a
a lot of
bad
ground
idea.
there.
You
He
should be
did.
able to buy a cardboard cutout seat.
And here's
And they should
Jorge
have to run that
Soler.
bitch out there every day. They got to give you the ball that hits you. They got to send it in the mail. Maybe like a batting glove or some shit too. That'd be kind of cool, actually. You get the ball.
Well, the inning's
It
not
rips
over.
your
You
fucking
gotta
head off, though.
Really
Like,
focus now. You
damn,
got
can
two
you send me
outs.
a picture of my head back?
Chance to get the guys in the dugout
A
without
giant
any
baseball
runs.
through
First
it.
time in the game. Got to really focus on this at bat.
Two.
Especially against this guy.
Yep.
1-1.
With the 1-for-2 effort against Boyd tonight. Now 4 for 11, but again, half his hits against Boyd have been home runs.
1-1 count. Still there. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner at first, or in the top of the 4th.
Here's the 1-1.
Strike.
Just
Oh,
missed.
bullshit, dude. Really? Really? Fucking really? Really? You love Stewart. Hit.
2-1 swung
And
on and missed.
There's
2-2.
another changeup. That
Ball
was
screwed into the ground.
that might have been the best pitch he threw all night. It was a fastball count, right?
Then you
And
could
he
pay an
throws a
extra
straight
20 to
change,
get a
and he
cutout
dots it
with
down and
the
away,
arms
and
up in the air.
Soler
Yeah, that's what I would
tries
do.
to hit it across Lake
Woo!
St. Clair.
Mine would be like this. I get hit by a fucking foul ball, and everyone's just like, that's a funny way to do it.
By
Just
Austin Drake, that was his 4th changeup.
Make a
all for
miserable
strikes,
face.
So I'm gonna have to start using that one a little bit more.
got him.
Blows
There we
him
go.
away to end the 4th.
There we go, boy.
Royals
That's a strong comeback
stranded.
inning.
A
Scope,
leadoff
Cabrera,
single.
Crone do up for the
CJ
Tigers.
Crone,
Hopefully
Jamer
they do something
Candelario,
with that.
And Kristen Stewart come to bat in the 4th with the Tigers.
Oh, never mind.
down
It's Crone,
3.
Candelario, and Stewart. I don't know why they showed like that was weird. Okay. They showed the wrong dudes on the infographic at the bottom of the screen. Let's go Tigers. Yeah, I know. Let's go. At the very least, they should do it for the people with season tickets. Yeah, exactly. Especially the people that are like buy their season tickets way ahead of time. I feel bad for those people to some extent. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I always say in pretty much every stream. We need we need to get some people on base, man. Or we need to go back to the teams like the 2012, 13, 14, 11, 10, 9, 8 teams. Like if we go back to the 2008 to 2014 Tigers, let's just hit a lot of home runs every game. Let's go back to hitting like 4 or 5 a game, dude. Fuck it at this point. I'd rather be that team. It just doesn't, like, I don't like that. I'm getting tired of not having 5, 6, 7 home runs a game. I'm glad to see we're leading the Major League Baseball in home runs apparently.
Never miss another Tigers game again.
That's refreshing. That's correct for a Tigers fan. We should be number 1
leads off
in
the
home
4th,
runs.
followed by Jamer Candelario and then Kristen Stewart.
We play at a big ball
made
field,
a
so
fine
naturally we should lead the league in
catch
home runs, which we somehow
top half of
did
the
for a
city.
while there. Or we were always very, very close.
Tough series for Crone, 0 for 7 with
Lots
6
of dudes hitting
strikeouts.
20 home runs a season is pretty good. We played at a smaller field, we'd have a lot more than that.
thing you love about this guy, though, when you talk to him about his at-bats, professional at-bats.
America Park is the
Here's a guy
definition of a
who
pitcher's park.
Make sure he forgets, whether it's good or bad, make sure he forgets that last one. He wants to focus.
You got a good defense, a fast
Vision,
defense,
good stuff
you're
happening.
hard to beat at
1 and
Comerica.
2 to him.
It's been a tough night for the offense, too, because Duffy has been so spot on with all his
1-2
pitches.
now to CJ
His
Crone.
arsenal has been very,
Bottom
very
of the
good.
fourth.
Good high-velocity
4-1,
fastball
Royals
with
lead
better
the Tigers.
location.
And
Chased down his
Crone,
own second
Jesus
time that he's
Christ.
been dusted tonight.
I have to piss. I'll be right back.
Well, he wanted to climb ladder on the fastball. You see the glove there from Salvador Perez, and he just throws it right up there, and CJ couldn't lay off.
Danny Duffy's been sharp. Here's Jamer Candelario. Oh for 3 in the series, but been on base 3 times. A couple of walks and then reached on an error in the second.
Let's see. Jamer Candelario up. 1-0 count. Make that 1-1.
In there for strike 1, 1-1.
Notice how he changes speeds. 90-plus mile-an-hour fastball. Moving the ball around. That was a changeup at 82, so not only eye levels, but in and out as far as velocity. That one, he made a mistake. Not happy with that, but that was at 75, so he's changing speeds even more.
When we see Salvador Perez shake his fist a couple of times, what's that indication to Duffy?
He's a cheerleader, man. He's really trying to get that pitcher to focus. I mean, this guy, I would have loved to throw him. Look at that. He's guiding him like a quarterback. He wants him to bounce this breaking ball, and he does. Just doesn't want him to leave it over the middle. He's ahead in the count, so he's pointing out in front, saying, make sure you get it
five
down.
catchers in MLB history with more than his 5-time Gold Glove
Perez
winner.
hasn't committed an error.
Perez has 5
September
Gold Gloves. So
2017.
Change up coming.
Here's the 2-2. Out in front, fouled it away.
You think Gilmore is 9? Oh, are they doing the top 10 now?
Quite a relationship a pitcher has with the catcher for an extended part of his career. You get to know the guy personally. You know how much help he's given you. You know, I was fortunate up here in Detroit to have Lance Parrish as my catcher for many years, and it seemed like the longer I threw to him, the more time on the mound I had him as my catcher, the more I trusted him. We got in sync, rarely shook like we did when we were
the
young.
2012. Me too. That was such a good team.
There.
And Candelario goes down. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
And his catcher, Salvador Perez.
And the 7th strikeout of the night for Duffy.
Location was perfect.
Forgive me, I'm going to step over the side for a second.
Kristen Stewart hoping to do what he did
that was a really
night.
good team.
Only nobody on base like there was last night. A 2-run homer for Stewart. His only hit of the season thus far. Instead, he grounds it into the shift. And the Tigers go 1-2-3 for the 2nd time tonight. We head to the 5th.
God
the
damn
middle
it.
of the
All right,
order
so 1, 2, 3, the Tigers go. Perez, Franco, and McBroom due up for the Royals. Let's see if they leave Matthew Boyd in the game. I hope they don't. Top 5. Royals have a 5-1 or 4-1 lead. 4-1. Yeah, exactly. I know the game's half over. Let's go, Detroit. Let's go. We're going into the 5th now. Nothing super exciting anyway. Commercial break still. Be nice if the game would pop back on. Trying to entice the game, but it doesn't seem to want to.
Group of shortstop, drafted a shortstop, played 5 years, and then I just got moved. So that's I'm comfortable. You know, going it's fun. You know, playing short is just a fun position. So I'm excited.
I was really surprised when I first heard Nico Goodrum because I figured he was from the Dominican Republic when I first seen him.
It's not just in game. It's
okay, he's not Dominican. For some reason, I thought he was from there.
The game as Matthew Boyd goes to work here in the 5th. He'll face Salvador Perez, Maikel Franco, and Ryan McBroom, the number 3, 4, and 5 hitters.
Yeah, back to Nico. It's here's a guy
Bases
that's
loaded for the
finally
White
getting the
Sox.
opening.
Top of the 9 still 0.
Vote of confidence said, "You're my shortstop," and he's
That's
been
starting to
moved
get to be
around
pretty
as a
bad.
utility guy. He's played a little outfield, but second base, third base, shortstop, and all along, he's been telling Gardy, "I'm a shortstop."
Perez up.
And I think after a few, you know, experiments.
1-1. Boyd
with
still
other guys.
pitching.
Gardy
Perez
thought,
up.
you know,
That's
he's my
Salvador
best
Perez,
option
and
so far
it's
this
a
year.
1-1 count. Here's
He's
a
really
1-1.
done a nice job defensively.
1-2.
1-2 to Salvador Perez, who's flown out to center twice.
Well, again, Matthew Boyd needs another good scoreless inning. Keep this game within check. Get
Here
the
we
guys
go.
back in.
Did that in the fourth.
2-2.
He's labored in this one. 76 pitch there as we start the top of the fifth inning.
76 pitches. He'll be 77 in
You
a
got to
second.
find something
2-2.
positive out of it, and if he could put another 0 on the board here, you know, that's a plus. He's
That's
battled
what you're
through.
telling yourself out there?
Absolutely. You're battled through the first three. You talk about a short memory. You got to forget that. If you bring that with you, I guess guarantee you'll put up another couple numbers in the fifth inning. So got to just say that's behind me. I've got one task to do right now, and that's handle Salvador Perez this pitch right now in the moment. A lot of times it's easier said than done, but that's what you got to try to strive for.
Here's the 2-2. Grounded to third. Candelario. Well played, one away. And Candelario and Nico Goodrum just talking about their defense a little bit and how they like to work hours before the game. This was them earlier with Ramon Santiago, the infield coach. See Goodrum with the pancake glove.
Yeah, they put in a lot of work, and that can pay off. Now, Jamer just made that play look routine, that last play. But what I liked is his footwork. He got in front of the ball, kept that ball right out in front. That's something that I know Alan Trammell's been working with him. You want to feel the ball where your hands are out, extended in front of you, and then you can always bring them back. There's room for the shock absorber effect to bring your hands back towards you, and he had plenty of time to make an accurate throw.
Franco drills one into the left field corner. Couple hops up against the wall.
That sucks.
He'll dig for his second double of the night, and he's got it.
And
3 for
the one
3
out
night
double
for
by
Franco.
Franco.
He's having a heck of a night.
Fuck.
Change up here that he leaves
That's
up.
the last thing you want to see.
Franco wasn't fooled at all. He just sat on it. That's good hitting. I'm impressed with what I've seen out of Michael Franco here with the Royals. You know, we saw him a few times with the Phillies, but he's done a heck of a job so far in this.
Yeah, I don't know
series.
why Boyd isn't out yet. He's clearly not. He doesn't have
He
it.
wasn't terrible with the Phillies and 17
No, he
homers
wasn't.
and 56 runs driven in, but they move on. Kansas City picks him up and
No,
a
I
really
think
good
Brad
series.
Ausmus is the reason we're a bad baseball
6
team
for
right now.
11 against
Um,
the Tigers in this series with 4 extra base
Brad was
hits,
bad.
a couple of homers and a couple of
Yeah.
doubles.
Very bad for the team.
Also driven in 6. Ryan McBroom drove in 1.
In
his
my
last
opinion,
time
he was
up.
bad for us.
An RBI single in the third, his first RBI of the season.
Here we go. 1-0 count.
Swings
1-1.
through it, 1
There we
and
go.
1.
Glad to see that. Glad to see that.
McBroom acquired from the Yankees on August 31st of a year ago.
All right. Let's see here. 1-1. 1-1 count. Here's a pitch. 2-1.
High and
Up
tight.
high.
2-1 to him. He really impressed manager Mike Matheny in the spring. Had an OPS well over 1,000. Had 3 homers and 3 doubles before it was shut down. Here comes the 2-1. Good pitch to make it even.
Do-do-do-do. Damn, the Chiefs running back is now a 4-1 favorite to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year. The
John Schreiber warming for the Tigers.
what's his name?
Jeff Pico, the bullpen coach. Anthony Castro looking on.
Edwards Hilaire. So Edwards Hilaire has gone from 250 to
Pitch number 86.
he went from 11 to
Matthew
2
Boyd.
odds to 4 to 1 odds to win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
On
The
its way.
Chiefs rookie running back, Edwards Hilaire.
Fouled it back.
That's an incredible odds jump from fucking 11 to 2 to 4 to 2.
You know,
4 to
through all
1
this,
to.
Matt's got 5 strikeouts, no walks.
He's
never
almost
thrown the
like
ball over.
in a guarantee to be in the conversation.
You know, that's at least a plus. He's worked ahead of quite a few guys. We've got
Here we go. 1-3-2
hits
count,
anyway.
full count. Runner on second, one out here in the top of the fifth. And time.
It's
Boyd's
just gotta be
taking too
really
long.
frustrating for a guy who had so much promise at the beginning of last year. I know he struggled down the stretch, but to come out and start the way he did against Cincinnati and be a little too amped up, his words, and now struggle to find it again here tonight. Another 3-2 to McBroom. Off speed, got him.
Gilmore got 9. Henry got 10. Gilmore 9. DeAndre
Looks like he
Hopkins
pulled the
is
string here.
8.
Let's see what the pitch
Garrett
is. It's
Kittle
a slow
7.
Curveball, 74-mile-an-hour curveball. You can
On
see
the
how he
NFL
kinda
top 100
pulls
list.
that
So it's going to
fingers
be
down.
Mahomes and
It's more
Jackson
of
in
a
the top
12 to
3.
6 spin. Big looping curveball.
So they
but
put
change
Kittle
speed,
at
74
7
miles
though.
an hour, kinda locked
Hopkins
up
at
in the
8.
6 strikeouts
Gilmore at
for
9.
Boyd. 2
Henry
of
at
them looking.
10.
The first batter he got looking at strike 3 is this guy, Adalberto Mondesi.
All right, they struck a guy out. It does not feel like we are down.
Mondesi puts
Just
the mask
yeah,
on.
I know, right? It feels like
Yeah.
we're down by a
I
lot
noticed
more
that
than
at
3
shortstop
runs.
Last half
Yeah.
inning. Maybe he was
Because fucking
hitting
Boyd
it
is
cleaned or
taken
something.
for. I hope this is it for Boyd. He will be
Probably
near
got
100
more.
pitches after this.
Sure
Unless he gets
they
a
have
1
plenty.
pitch out here, then he's
I
at
hope they do.
89.
Led off the second with the triple and scored. Sends this one
And-
to right center.
oh, wow.
Jones
1 pitch out.
drifting over. He's got room.
Wow.
And the Royals are retired.
All right, no one
Tigers
scored.
Go to the bottom half of the fifth. And the bottom
Boyd has
third
given
of
up
their
9
order
hits
to
and 4 runs, but only 4 runs. We're down 4-1, going into the bottom of the 5th. Who's due up for the Tigers? Looks like Reyes, Griner, and Jacoby Jones. Not good. The fuck was that? Anyway, we're back. It does not. Yeah, I know, right? So we are going into the bottom of the 5th. We've got. You can probably see who's up: Reyes, Griner, and Jones. I'm watching the Tigers games and the White Sox game. I will keep you updated. And yeah, let me know with the White Sox finish with what happens. Come on, game, come back on. Nobody wants to watch fucking commercials and shit, dude. It's a lot harder when you watch it on MLB TV.
Matthew Boyd threw 88 pitches in his first game against Cincinnati. Lasted 5 innings. He's gone through 5 here tonight, and he's thrown 89 pitches.
And that'll be
Tigers
ball 1
hoping
on
to
a
give
bunt
him some
attempt by
run
Reyes.
support here in the
Looks
fifth.
like Reyes just tried to lay down a
Griner,
drag
and
bunt.
Jones due up against Danny
Kind of a
Duffy,
rare thing
who
to
has
see in today's
dazzled
game.
here tonight.
Good idea,
Especially
right there
from
for
an American
Victor.
League
Had
player.
Michael Franco playing way back and kind of sleeping on the job, and he tried to drag bunt there. The ball was a The pitch was a ball, and he
Almost a heads-up play if he
pulled
would have
his
been able to
bat
connect
back,
with
but
it.
That was a good intention right there.
2-0,
Try to lead
2-0.
off man on, get something going here.
2-0, White,
This
2-0
game's still
White
within
Sox
reach.
is up
It's only
still
a
in the
three-run
top of the
game.
ninth
It's
with
not
2
like
outs
it's
and
a
a person
blowout.
out. With the
Gotta
person
find
on
a way to
second
generate some
and third.
offense.
Okay, good spot for the White Sox.
Duffy's only thrown
2 and
more
1.
than 13 pitches in an inning once.
Duffy has 55 pitches compared to Boyd's
17
89.
hitters.
He's using the formula the Tigers
4-0
had last
White
night.
Sox.
Yeah,
Oh,
just pounding
shit.
the strike zone, working.
We got to
ahead
come
in the
back
count,
and win this fucking game
and then being
then.
efficient by not, wasting a lot of pitches. He's not getting deep in any counts.
2-2.
He's been
Or
able to command
3-1.
his
Oh,
fastball
nice.
up, and he's gotten a lot of strikeouts on fastballs, a couple on changeups, but
Minnesota's
good
up
variety
1-0
of
in the
pitches,
bottom
good
of the
mix,
first with
but mostly
2-8.
strikes.
Yeah, and for the most part, except here tonight against Reyes, in this at-bat, he's been ahead of hitters. And he walks Reyes.
Outside. Reyes will
on
walk.
5
Hell yeah,
pitches.
there we go.
That's something
That's
that
what you want to see.
noticed as well from Tiger pitchers last night.
Yeah, keep that to
Duffy looks
limited.
frustrated with himself.
Let's take a
After
look
that.
at our bell tire pitch by pitch for
Hit.
Danny Duffy tonight.
Fucking
You
top
can
of my
see all
ear
those-
itches, dude.
That was a changeup right there to
Like
Miggy,
the- like
but
this
that's
part,
a
like the
fastball that he
like
beats
that, like,
Crone.
edge.
Fastball that he beats Stewie. Fastball that he beats Crone again.
That back
Another
in.
fastball for Jamer. I mean, gives his second baseman, first baseman a wink as he walks off the mound. He's feeling it tonight. 7
All right.
strikeouts through 4 innings.
Jacoby
He's
up. He
only
was hit by the
walked
pitch
one,
in his first
which
time
is
up.
a little surprising considering the numbers since 2018.
God,
Danny
he's doing
Duffy
good. 4 with
averages
ones
a little
across
more
and
than
then 7
3.5
Ks.
walks per 9.
One
Sixth
hit,
most
one run,
in
one
the
earned.
majors.
0-1 right now to Grayson Griner,
0-1 to Griner.
who
He was
fouls
on
it
to
off
foul
1-1.
back.
Now 0-2, 0-2.
Griner was hit by a pitch in the third. He scored the
I thought it was
Tigers'
1-0
no run.
already. I don't know why it was.
Well, again, the formula for Duffy, look at that. He walked the guy, and first time out of the stretch in quite some time, but comes back and throws
Yep.
2
Almost
strikes
threw it
to
away.
work ahead in the count. Now, Griner's going to have to play
0-2
defender,
count
right? He's
for
gonna have
Grayson
to protect
Griner.
the plate.
Runner on
You don't
first,
know
no
if you're gonna
outs
get
here in the
another
bottom
fastball
of the
that he can
fifth.
beat you with.
Royals
You
lead
don't know if it's gonna
4-1.
be a curveball, a changeup. You just got to protect that plate and try to make contact.
And
Laid off
ball
that
2
high
or
fastball.
ball 1. Ball 1.
Reyes does
I
have
keep thinking
one
there's already a
stolen
ball
base
on
on the
this
year.
count. 1 and 2 now is the count. I'm gonna say fucking ball 3. All right. Fucking, I'm like predicting. I don't know what's up.
1-2 to Griner. Fouled it back.
And 2-2. All right, guys. See, I did it again. 1-2.
He's really mixing his pitch as well. That was a changeup. So, changing speeds, trying to change eye levels. Setting up down and away.
Swung on and missed. Out number 1.
Perfect location of that changeup.
Let's see.
Yeah, here's the pitch sequence in this last at bat. See, he starts him down, down, up, up. Then he goes back down with a
All right.
changeup.
This is reading some
That's
shit on
the
my
circle
phone. I
change
apologize.
that
When
he
I get
finishes
quiet,
him
I'm just
off
reading
with.
stuff on my phone
Throws
and
it down
whatnot.
and away, and look at how far out in front Grayson
It's like he
is.
struck out, motherfucker. One out,
Because
one
the
on.
fastball's good enough
Here
that
comes
you gotta
Jacoby
keep him
Jones. Let's
honest
see if we can do
with that
something.
and
Come on,
guess
guys.
on
Make
one
it
or the other.
interesting
You
at
gotta
least.
Guess.
8th strikeout
That's a
of the night
strike.
for Danny Duffy. 7 swinging. Jacoby Jones is the only Tiger with a hit tonight. It was a double in the third.
Damn, he's got 7 swinging
Standing,
strikeouts.
the
That's
Tigers
fucking
have
big,
the
big
first 2
shit.
men on, second and third, nobody
Bottom of the
down.
ninth, White Sox got
Really
got
just
4
one run
runs in the
thanks
knot.
to the Jonathan
Damn.
Scope sacrifice fly.
That'll be strike 2, right down the
Quickly
middle.
0-2 to Jones.
Kobe's 1 for 1 already with a double
That
in the
double by
third. He
Jones
is
on
0 for 2
Duffy
right now, though.
was just his third hit against
He's
him
0-2 right now to
and his
Duffy.
first extra
Let's see
base
if he
hit
can
against
get
him.
a ball or fucking stay alive in this at bat. There's an LOL. There is an NFL 101
Duffy's
to
done a real
110
good
list.
job.
Really?
Throwing
Who's on that
changeup
list?
down
Like
in the
Carson
zone. That one
Wentz,
left over the middle of the
Matt
plate, but the fact
Stafford,
that it
Matt
was down on the
Ryan.
bottom of the strike zone still was enough to keep Jacoby out in front.
All the major fucking scuffs from the actual list.
Playing him straight up, double play depth at short and second.
And they're going to lazy pick off the attempt. 0-2 count for Jacoby Jones. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Tigers are down 4-1. I should have said
Here
Royals
comes the
lead, but I
0-2.
don't like saying that.
Kansas City with a run in each of the first 2 innings, and then 2 in the 3rd.
Foul ball by Jones.
Tigers counterpunch.
Get another pitch here. Get another pitch here.
4 runs, 9 hits, and an error for Mike Matheny's ball club. 1-1, no error. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for the Tigers. Outside, 1-2 to Jones. Jones 3 for 7 in the series against Kansas City so far.
Getting nervous. What's going on in in our game? Yeah, this game's getting to be kind of weird, man. It'd be nice to see something happen. 1-2 count.
1-2.
Jones.
Sit down.
And that's
going to get down.
And skip by the left fielder Cordero.
Hell yeah.
Reyes will put on the brakes.
Second, Jacoby gets it back. Another double.
That's his second double in as many
Runners at second and
tonight.
fucking third. 1 out here now for Nico Goodrum.
Well, I want to remind our listeners, we saw a game like this already. Trevor Bauer was absolutely dealing against Detroit. The final game of the 3-game series in Cincinnati, and once he was removed from the game, the guys started pecking away at the bullpen and ended up winning that game. So, you know, I know it's not been a stellar performance by Matthew Boyd, but he threw 2 zeros up after giving up that 4
This is
spot
where
in
we
the
can
first
fucking
3
change.
innings.
If we can play
It's
both
a
of these
1-run
runs on a
3-run game.
just hit the
Got
ball,
runners on
Nico.
first or second and third. You're 1 hit away.
1-0.
from
Oh my
putting
God,
it
here we
within
go.
1 run.
You bet.
So,
Well, you're
you know,
one
Come on.
swing from
Yeah.
tying it.
yeah, you are. I mean, this game is still a lot of baseball left. They've got to just keep grinding.
Jacoby will score if he
Gardy's
gets a
really
base hit.
crediting this team with doing that so far this year.
Fuck.
Fly ball to left. Cordero's got it at the warning
Gonna get
track.
1.
Reyes tags. So does Jones.
Jones gets to third. All right. Good out. If we can score this other run, this was a great inning. 4-2 Tigers.
run
Or
right there.
Royals still
Sac
lead.
fly by Nico.
4-2 Royals lead. Tigers just played a run in on the slack fly, get the
Got a
runner over
runner
to
at
third. Base
third
hit can
base,
bring this
90
to a
feet
1-run
away.
game. Leading run is now, or tying run at the plate. Very good. Jacoby got there before the guy at third got home. Look at Jacoby standing on
Tigers
third,
runs
pulling up
courtesy of a
slow.
sacrifice fly. Most pitches for Danny Duffy in an inning tonight here in the
So far,
fifth.
technically,
Still not
these,
out of it. Here's Jonathan Scope. Swing and a miss. Scope with a 2-run bomb last night.
Technically, are those even earned runs for Danny Duffy?
42 feet. His 8th longest
Because they're sack flies?
as a major leaguer.
They might be,
How about
actually.
a duplicate effort here to tie it up? Goes the other
Ah,
way.
fuck.
Deep to right. Merrifield's back. Leaps and it's gone.
It's gone!
Scope did it again. A 2-run blast to even things at
That fucking
4.
idiot just knocked it. Merrifield just knocked a home run over.
Oh, we tried to will it the best we could. It took Scope going the opposite way. His 2nd homer in as many nights. And we're all square in Detroit.
Well, that was a wall scratcher, but it counts, right? I mean,
Who cares?
Oh my
I
God,
saw
that
the
went off the right
trajectory, and
fielder's
I know
glove
the way
over to the
ball's
fucking
been
over the
carrying
fence. It's
here in
tied up
late
at 4,
July.
baby.
And he got
Let's
enough of
fucking
that.
go.
I thought it could have a chance right off the bat.
It
You see
bounced off that
Merrifield
dude's fucking
jumps
glove,
and
it looked like.
Couldn't jump quite high enough. Ball just got
Or it
past
hit off
his
the top of
glove.
the wall,
We're all
dude.
tied up, so
Haha, Merrifield. Haha, fucking Let me
here's
see.
the jump and just
It hit off his glove.
the top of that yellow line and then bounced into the stands.
Fuck yeah.
Just the
Tie game, 1-1.
hit of the night for the Tigers.
Making the most
It took
of
the
them.
Royals
What did
9
you
hits
just
to
bring
get
up?
their
You
4
brought up
runs. Took us
Sunday.
3 hits to get our
Trevor
4
Bauer,
runs.
who was dealing in 6 1/3, struck out a career high
Tigers
13
rule your
Tigers.
team's rules.
Cabrera
Cabrera, base hit. Oh,
Cordero
no,
makes
guy
a
got
nice
there.
running catch.
Fucking vacuum
And the
cleaner.
Tigers are retired here in the 5th.
Jonathan fucking
They get
Scope.
3 runs. Jones with another double, and then
Jonathan Scope.
Muscles up the opposite way.
Just gets it out over to tie the game up 4-4 going into the top of the 6th. Let's fucking go, Tigers. What a good fucking turnaround for these Detroit Tigers right now. Wow, that brought new energy back into this fucking game. I'm pretty happy. I don't know about you guys right now. Little comeback team of destiny are these Detroit Tigers. The Reds are up 9-0 on the Reds. Or the Reds are up 9-0 on the Cubs. In the bottom of the 9th, it's still 0-0 between Washington and Toronto. One out in the bottom of the 9th. It looks like the White Sox might win this game. They're up 4-0 on the Indians. Milwaukee's up 3-0 on the Pirates in the top of the 6th. Also in the top of the 6th, Tampa Bay's trailing 1-2 to the Braves, but they got 2 on with 1 out. Bottom 5 tied between the Red Sox and Mets. Bottom 5 between the Dodgers, Houston. That's tied at 1. Yankees are up 5-1 in the top of the 4th. St. Louis, or the Minnesota leads St. Louis 1-0 in the bottom of the 2nd. That's all the games. That's all of them. Figured I'd give you an update. 1 out, 1 on for the Indians, for sure. Very happy with that half inning, as the Tigers have put up a 3 spot and tied the fucking game. Now we just got to go get one more and hold the fucking lead for the next few innings. Fucking, of course, easier said than done. Oh, there is a pitching change. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. John Schreiber is coming in. John Schreiber for the Detroit Tigers. Cordero, Starling, and Lopez due up.
Lowest tire price, period. And
Cordero, Starling, and Lopez due up for the Royals. Cordero, Starling, Lopez.
All month long.
John Schreiber is in for the...
From last night, that 2-run shot. And then he does it yet again here tonight to even things at 4.
John Schreiber, or Schreiber.
Yeah, 2 things to note in this game right now. The importance of Matthew Boyd throwing up 2 zeros in the 4th and 5th inning.
Yeah, that literally might be why we win this game.
Then the leadoff walk.
We got to shut these fucking people down right now.
Danny Duffy, his first walk of the game, comes around and haunts him, right?
Strike one. There we go.
Ends up scoring.
Yep, good at bat.
And Jacoby
Oh,
Jones
this is the guy with the fucking crazy arm
double
angle.
and the home run.
John Schreiber is on, and a wall side windows pitching change.
Schreiber, okay. I was right.
Faces the bottom 3rd of the Kansas City order. Franchi Cordero, Bubba Starling, and Nicky Lopez.
Franchi. What would you like? I'd like some French. What's that? French island dressing and ranch.
Swung on and missed.
Ranch. I like the fact that there's something called cranch, which is ketchup ranch. Or ketchup mayo or some bullshit like that. Or camo. All right, here we go. 1-2 count now to Cordero. And he lets it go by, ball 2. 4-4 game here in the top of the 6th.
That bullpen that was so effective last night. 6 innings of scoreless ball, 6 strikeouts, and 1 batter.
Yeah, the bullpen last night was beautiful the other night.
Beautiful watch.
3-2.
Just outside from Schreiber.
Reds. Yeah, I see that over on. I see that, man.
Yeah, that
B. Sanderson.
That bullpen went Alexander, Cisneros, Soto, Farmer, and
they're fucking not. They're finally getting some. They're showing what they can do. Finally, their last win was against the Tigers.
They're all liking the chance that they're getting in these games. You know, Gardy knew.
Oh, I think the game went final.
The way they built this team during summer camp, because it wasn't going to be the time that they have
that pitch went final. It looks
training,
like
they're going to need extra pitchers. They had an expanded roster, so they've got more guys in the pen, but they wanted guys that can pull multi-innings or respond every other day, right? Every day, every other day.
Yeah, it looks like that went final. What was the final on that?
Had him play perfectly. Nico Goodrum. Oh, what a stretch by Crone.
Oh, Reds Cubs 9. Oh my God, it's 9-0.
He wants a review
Damn.
right away.
Last I seen it was 7-0.
Hit his glove with his foot on the bag before.
CMC number 6. Okay, because I know number 10 was Henry, number 9 Gilmore, number 8 Hopkins, number 7 Kittle. So that number 6 is Christian McCaffrey.
Wow. That is by an eyelash.
I'm gonna guess Aaron Donald is next. He's out. Oh, he's gonna be called safe.
Looked like he got him.
He's out.
Looks like he got him from that angle too. Maybe I'm just being super
Is
positive.
there clear evidence that shows that they can overturn it? That's the way you got to look at it.
Man, that I don't know if they're gonna win this one. I don't think they're
gonna.
gonna.
It's hard for a first baseman to do this, but because I'm this goofy analyst, right? I can critique that. Had CJ taken his foot towards the ball more, the foot that's touching the bag, he would have been able to stretch to the ball quicker, and that fraction of a second, we're talking 4 or 5 inches. On
Yeah,
the
man,
base,
he.
right? That little difference, if he would have been able to
110
stretch his body
Fournette,
towards
number
the ball, might have been the
109
difference. I
DeMarcus
don't know what they're
Lawrence.
gonna rule here. He's out.
It's overturned.
Oh, they're gonna rule him out.
And convincing evidence that call was incorrect.
Number 8, Justin Simmons, Broncos.
That's
number
good,
7, 107,
because,
Matthew
Nico
Judon, Ravens.
Kind of fought
Number
that ball
9,
a little bit, but he stayed
106
with it.
is Van Noy,
He
Dolphins.
didn't make the perfect, accurate throw, but he made a throw good enough. And again, credit C.J. Crone
Number
for
105,
helping
Rodney
him out on the
Hudson,
other
center
end.
for the
Yep.
Raiders.
And that's
Number
a big
4,
out, guys.
104, Eric
Helps to be a big,
Armstead.
flexible target, doesn't it?
So
Here's
far, these
Bubba
are all
Starling,
pretty
the
good.
number 8
Kevin
hitter,
Baird.
1 for 1 after a sacrifice
Yeah, these all make
fly
sense as snubs.
in the
Number
second.
2, Marquise
and a
Pouncey.
single in the 4th. You were talking about the bullpen, Jack, and how good it was last night.
Well,
And your
0-2.
boy,
Is
101.
Is that something that Spurs you
Oh!
want? Did you guys have that same
Look
sense
at that,
of
Julian
starters,
Edelman.
maybe,
Sure.
on all your stats?
I
Just
think the
missed
whole
getting
staff
number
has that
100.
feeling. You see a starter go,
Dang.
hey, again,
One out,
I'm going back
0-2
to Matthew
count,
Boyd.
bottom
Those
or
two
top of the
shutout
6th,
innings
rather.
after
Sorry.
a real rough start can help
Starling
those guys
up.
in the bullpen because we scored runs. Right now we're back in the game, and this feels just like a brand new game. Feels like last night.
Yeah.
We got a chance to win this one
1-2.
now.
That was a good waste
And
pitch.
those
Good
guys are
waste
fired
pitch.
up about it. I know they talk about it. They're a close-knit group out there in the
One
pen.
out.
They
Bottom
talk
or
about it.
top of the
And,
6th.
it's kind
1-2
of follow the
count.
leader. Top me if you can. That
Keep
kind of
fucking
mentality.
keep making the same mistakes with these.
it makes it
Permeates throughout
fun.
the whole team.
The main thing is
Yeah, that one got away.
what
1-2
worked last night.
or 2-2.
And I know
2-2.
that
Fuck.
John Schreiber doesn't have the velocity of
There was one count where I
the
kept
arms that
thinking there
came
was
in
an
last
extra
night,
ball
but the
than there
attack
really was.
strikes.
So I've been kind of
ahead
getting
of hitters is
shit
so
fucked
key.
up.
That's what made Danny
A
Duffy
little
so
annoying,
good, you know,
but
through the first 4 innings, he was pounding that strike zone.
2-2 to Starling.
We're gonna
Sends one
fly
to deep
ball
right. Reyes is drifting back. He's got
back,
room.
and he makes the catch
Nice
at the
play
track.
by Victor Reyes for the second out.
2 outs here in the top of the 6th.
And now the number 9 hitter, Nicky Lopez.
Not a bad
Schreiber's
list. Not a
getting the
bad
bottom of
list
the
of
order
guys
here.
who missed out. What's up, Packers
And he's
Nation?
recorded 2 outs, first 2 hitters. You can't blame
Lopez
him,
up.
fault him anything for that.
2
That's
outs now
doing
in the
your
top of the
job.
6th.
More than likely, he's just going to get an inning. It's like there's a little stern out in the Tiger pen right now.
Schreiber pitching a pretty good
I
inning
see
so far.
Ryan Garcia still throwing out there. So
0-1.
they're getting him ready probably for the next inning. And when you know you're only throwing an inning,
Garcia for
three hitters
Soto and
is what you
Garcia
have to
are up
face,
for the Tigers.
unless you
So
record the 3rd out. It's a whole different mindset. You can really attack.
Lopez
There he
goes
goes.
the other way, right at Candelario. That's a 1-2
Wow.
frame for John Schreiber. A job well done to keep it tied at 4.
yeah, like probably by 2022. Yeah, sure. Not for a little while though. Probably not till a vaccine. We shouldn't have people in like large ass groups. Yeah, I was gonna say another year or 2. More than likely. Just a couple of years, man. It's gonna suck, yeah, but I mean in the grand scheme of things, yeah, we'll be fine. Society's dealt with much worse things than this. And we've survived. So we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Not really, man. I don't know. I don't know where like maybe to you it is. World's fine. Just we got an unfortunate bug. It's happened before. Shit gets bad for a little bit, and then like if this would have happened 100 to 150 years ago, though, the coronavirus, this could have been a fuckload worse. We're very lucky this isn't as bad as it could have been. Seeing as you could tell, we were woefully unprepared for a pandemic to break out, and then and also the fact that it's a lot more people are recovering than dying. Yeah, it's got a pretty high death rate, but at the same point in time, a lot of people are getting better. So that's the one thing we should look at. It's like it could have been a lot worse. We're sort of lucky that the pandemic that hit wasn't this bad, but man, this was 100 years ago. This would have took out a lot more fucking people. This would have whooped fucking society's ass like 150 years ago.
And get to know one another. It's a close.
Even back when the Spanish flu hit, it could have fucked shit up back then. More on that here it'd have been way worse than whatever this was.
They seem a lot closer this year than they've been in the past, don't you think?
And Matt, Buck Farmer said they're having a good time out there, and although they're not down in the bunker watching on a monitor,
but yeah, Trey, we'll still be here.
Better to see the field. They can still talk about
and probably living a lot better because typically after pandemics and viruses in human history, that's about when humanity goes through a boom. Like that's when everything, like really good shit has happened historically after the end of a pandemic, a virus, a plague, whatever you want to call it.
Cameron Maben got all the credit for that, and they say he's the guy that's rallying the clubhouse.
And if you don't believe me, go look it up. Go look up the conditions after the Black Death. It was pretty much what ended serfdom and feudalism in Europe was the Black Death. Because basically everybody who survived basically was like, yeah, we're not going to do labor for you guys anymore if we're not paid halfway fucking decently. If you don't give us more, what are you going to do? You're going to starve if you don't have work. Because now there's less people, fucking price demand for the demand for like labor pay went way the fuck. It was an interesting time, and I'm wondering how the world rebounds after COVID.
They won a championship. That guy was one of those guys for them. In the Red Wings, a guy like Darren McCarty was a guy that could certainly get the emotions of his teammates going and bring the energy that other guys would follow.
I'm very optimistic about life after the pandemic finally subsides a bit. Just because it seems that historically the world does very, very well after a pandemic. Yeah, I know in the 1920s they had the Roaring 20s, which led to the Great Depression.
City and a wall-side windows pitching change.
Yeah, but they had a really good 1920s. We could be heading into our own roaring decade. You know what I mean? That'd be awesome. Imagine a decade where we all get pretty fucking rich.
We can't define what makes them special, and what it is
probably would have done turbo during the Black Death. Black Death was a bacteria that you can nearly completely get rid of by washing your hands.
Teammates know.
Oh yeah, no, it would have been, dude. COVID would have fucking destroyed older societies that didn't understand airborne viral back. Dude, it would have been. COVID would have fucked shit up in the olden times.
You've got three wins under your belt in the first 5 games. You're in the hunt in the short season.
I wouldn't say by completely by washing your hands, but yeah, you generally, if you were in if you could clean yourself regularly, and you didn't go around a bunch of dirty fucking people back then, like
this guy's been part of it. CJ Crone, without question.
That one, yeah, but if you're talking about the Sestamont, the one that was in the lungs. That one is airborne too, and that one was really bad. That specific, that whatever the fuck that was. I believe it was also it was one of the 3 because there's the pneumonic, bubonic, and then
okay, because you're gonna lose in this game a lot.
Like cystonomic or something like that. I don't know the exact fucking other word for it. But I know there's 3 variations of these cocksuckers that come around.
It doesn't mean that one there's 3, and he's got that in him.
You got the one that affects the blood.
Be a game changer in a game like this one, and he's probably going to get at least one more bat after this. So, you don't give up hope. You don't get too down on yourself. You stay steady. And just believe the next time up is going to be better.
It also doesn't mean you can't help this team in other ways.
Right.
Case in point, last inning, nice stretch at first.
Yep. And
sorry about
quite
that.
Honestly, a lot of guys wouldn't even challenge that. He pointed right to Gardy.
They sort of were figuring it out back then. I think in the 1600s outbreak of the Black Death in London, they knew that they had to wear something akin to it, like a face covering. But it wasn't exactly...
Used to be Bow Nose. How about Crone Nose? 10th pitch of the at-bat coming between
I mean,
Barlow
Yersinia
and
Pestis,
C.J.
which led
Cron.
to the Black Death.
Well, that's giving Candy a good look at what Barlow's featuring if he's paying attention as the on-deck hitter.
Barlow pitched an inning last night, walked a man, gave up a hit as well. Here's the 3-2. Another one foul back.
You're talking
we had
about
talked
specifically
about that
Yersinia
earlier in the
Pestis,
series.
then yeah.
The guy on deck, and it was Cron who actually gave credit to Miguel Cabrera for an at-bat earlier this year. The guy on deck going to school, right? Learning something here for his AB.
Well, he's going to be hitting from the other side as a switch hitter, but you still see the pitch selection. And he walks him.
How about that?
Yeah,
Great
it's
at bat,
technically
sure
called
was.
Black Death. Yersinia Pestis is Black Death. You get a shot of penicillin, you're done with the
Baseball
plague.
is back. The MLB app is the only place to get all your baseball action in-game.
Well, they
video
weren't.
highlights,
Yeah, they
live
just
pitch
cleaned
by pitch,
themselves more
breaking
regular
news,
than
player
the
updates, stat
typical
leaderboard,
Christian
standings, and
Europeans.
much more.
They're
Download
dirty
the MLB
bitches,
app
and
today,
they thought
the #1
they,
app for
people
live
were
baseball.
real. See, the one that was more. There were some deadly ones, but the
Lead
plagues
off,
are the
man
worst
on for the
ones.
Tigers
When
here in the
they
sixth.
started getting the Buboses and the fucking because
Second straight inning that's happened, and both via the walk. The other inning that happened was the last frame in the 5th. Reyes walked after a Griner strikeout. Jones then doubled.
No, yeah, I was right.
The
Actually, Trey,
sacrifice fly, and then
here it is.
Jonathan
The
Scope
Black Death was an
with a
epidemic of
dramatic
bubonic
two-run
plague,
homer
a disease
tied
caused
at
by the
4.
bacterium Yersinia pestis that circulates among wild rodents. So basically, what happened was that
0-2
Yersinia
to
pestis
Jamer
turned
Candelario.
into bubonic plague, which got into your lymph
Struck out
node
swinging
systems
in
and
the
killed you.
4th, safe on an error in the 2nd.
Which was the
Another thing
bacteria.
that I'm
It's
really
dude, that was
enjoying
it was
so
just
far this
disgusting.
2020
Like
team
basically,
is
the world was
how they
fucking
fought
dirty,
back in a
and
bunch
we
of
got
these
our asses
games.
whooped because
And
of
that's
it.
a character builder. Also, it's a way. to
We're
have a
very
team
lucky that we
start
had. Yeah, that's
really
all. That
growing
so yeah,
together
I
as a
think we were
unit.
both because I was even
When you
confused
know
on
that
that.
you
Yeah,
have the
so
ability when you
the
fall
rodents
behind, they
carried
can
the
get right
Yersinia
back in the game.
pestis, which
They're not gonna win them
becomes
all.
Black
They're gonna
Death
still
from what
come
everything
back
I
and
just
lose
read.
some.
Or
But
that's what it
just
is. It's
really
bubonic
gives you
plague.
the
It
confidence
fucks
that,
your
hey, I
lymph
can
node
play with-
systems up.
We as a team
and
can
you-
play with that team
you
across
pop.
the diamond.
Indians lose. Oh shit.
1-2. Strikes him out. For out
And
number
one
here in
on,
the
one out
6th.
for the Tigers. Candelario goes down swinging.
Well,
Up
it's
to
a tough
bat
swing
now
here
is
for
Christian
Jamer.
Stewart.
He was kind of getting it started early, and he was already committed before.
Basically,
the pitch
we're
was
lucky
even
we don't
thrown.
live back then because I mean, if you got it,
Good
you died.
slider here
Like,
that
but you could
he
avoid
buries
getting
down
it.
in his back foot.
But yeah, Mike, the masking was really weird back then. Thomas is number 5. Okay,
With one away, here's Kristen Stewart.
I thought they were gonna put Aaron Donald at 5, but all right. So they're gonna go Mahomes,
Every
Jackson,
Tiger
or
but
Jackson,
Reyes
Mahomes at
and
number 1.
Jones has struck out at least once. Stewart
Some
was
combo
looking
of
in the
that.
second.
Perez just tried to throw it on a first for no reason. 1-0 count. 1 out. 1 on. for the
Cron on
Tigers.
first after an 11 pitch at bat.
But yeah, you wouldn't want to get to fucking
Walking
because
to
for the
lead
most
off the
part,
sixth.
like if you got Black Death today or the plague today, you just take penicillin and you're good to go. Or some weird like fucking we have cures for it, like an
Stewart
over-the-counter
rounded to
cure
short
for
his
it.
last time up.
Because it is a
7-1-0.
bacteria. At the end of the day, it's all bacterial infections. Viral infections would just fuck shit up if it when it came back out.
Last
then.
100 balls.
They're
batted,
actually a little more lucky that they
200
didn't
feet
have
or
to.
less, basically the infield.
I never mind. Smallpox is technically a
See,
virus.
pretty
Never
much
mind.
full,
Actually,
33%
I
in
stand
that
corrected.
red
They
zone
did get their
on the
asses
right
whooped
field line.
consistently by
That's
diseases
why the
back then.
Royals have
I mean,
their defense positioned the way
why
they do.
why are there so
1-1
few Native Americans?
on the inside corner.
The friendly little virus known as smallpox.
Stewart won
and
for
I
12
refuse to
in the
believe that
season.
that shit was done on purpose at first.
The one hit a two-run homer last night.
Then they realized, oh shit, we could we could just get ourselves sick and kill a whole
Way
fuckload of
outside,
them.
2-2.
You know, just get them sick. Because I think the first time somebody used biological war, 2-2 count here to Christian Stewart, it was an accident. Like I don't think they 100% knew that was gonna happen. When they seen the devastation, they didn't have to do nothing. They probably just went, all right, well, we just figured out an invincible way to never lose a
Got a
war
piece.
again.
He came unglued on that one. Just missed it.
Which, fair enough. Yeah, that's a pretty solid way to win a war against people that are dying of smallpox still.
We just, he was all excited, jumping
2-2
all
count.
over that one. Just missed it.
But any time after like the first major interaction and you've seen them all dying of smallpox, go, I think we're giving them smallpox.
20. Again,
I don't know if they don't know much.
Or to CJ Crone.
The best option they had for medicine at that point was chopping limbs off and fucking heating the end of it.
It's 2-2 to Kristen
They
Stewart.
cauterize the wound as they cut it. And they did it really, really, really,
When's the
really,
last time
really
Tony
fast to
stole
avoid
55
like
bases?
prolonged suffering and potentially you getting infected and dying. They want
He
to close
certainly
that
doesn't
wound
want
up.
him to get any kind of jump.
I
over
wouldn't,
there, does
you know
he?
what? I'm not
They
going to
think
try
they
and
are
say
acting
any
as
past
if
society's ever
CJ Crone is
purposely
some type of base
warfared
stealing
with
threat.
smallpox and shit. I don't think they knew how to do that.
He has 9 in his career.
And that's because basically they used to think
Turned into
that
a
plague
pretty
was
good
caused
at-bat
by
for
bad
Kristen Stewart.
smells called
He's worked the
miasmas.
count full.
So
That's showing a little
and
bit
that
of
was till
discipline there.
recently.
That's a
Like
pitch
that was
he's
till
been swinging over the top
18 or
of a few
1900s.
times
It's
this early
just like,
season.
oh Jesus, fucking maybe the
Trying to give
1700s to be
himself
fair.
something he can handle here. Will he come back?
But like that's too recent, man.
Barlow come back with that slider there. Is he going to throw another fastball in a 3-2 count?
The payoff.
Fuck.
Swung on and missed.
2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Who's up now? Some loser. I think Reyes is due up.
Well, he comes right
Yeah,
back with
Victor
the same
Reyes.
pitch, and he gets Stewie to chase.
Are we going to see a walk-off home run by the Tigers tonight?
2 away for Victor Reyes. But first, a huddle at the mound.
Yeah, the Indians did lose pretty badly. Not the Cleveland Indians, but the group of people called the Indians.
Reyes
the
came
natives.
into the
They
game
lost
tonight a
bad.
career 348 hitter against Kansas City.
Last laugh on them, they gave the
Would love
Europeans
to find a
chlamydia and
gap
shit
here.
like that. So ha ha ha.
Crone on first pitch.
They played
going
disease
inside.
warfare
1-0.
too, so I don't want to hear
It's
it
a
from
good
them
guy to
fucking
have
people.
upright here because he knows
It's either syphilis
He's got
or
good
no,
plate
not
discipline.
syphilis or fucking
he
chlamydia
rarely
came from the
expands the
Americas.
zone.
Just as
You
dirty
always
as the
feel when
Europeans
Victor's
were.
up there that he's got a chance to.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin.
make
I'm
something
starting to get
happen
mad with the lack of
offensively.
plate discipline some of these guys are showing. And then they're like laying off
Like
good
it,
ones.
But it was in there for a strike, 1-1.
1-1. Actually, that one was fine. It was kind of down low. That could have been called a ball. But like they're laying. What annoys me the most is not so much that like
Reyes has only faced
they're swinging
Barlow
at bad
once.
pitches. It's the laying off
Gotta
of
hit
great
off him.
pitches to hit. Cubs scored 5 in 1 inning, back within 4. Oh
1-1.
shit!
Poke to left.
9-5,
Cordero's there.
and that'll end the
Tigers
inning
are
going
turned
to
away
the
in
bottom
the
of the
6th.
7th.
We head to the 7th. Deadlocked at
Top of the
4.
7th. God damn it!
Here on
I did it
Fox
again,
Sports
dude.
Detroit.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Let's go. Looks like the Cubs don't want to get destroyed by the Reds. Yeah, they did. Wow, it's really 5-9. That's crazy. What's going on in baseball? Minnesota up 1-0 on the St. Louis Reds. Or St. Louis Cardinals, not the St. Louis Reds. That's hilarious. I'm only going to say major changes. Tampa Bay 4-3. Nothing really. Oh, it looks like Washington leads 1-0 in the top of the 10th over the Blue Jays. Astros still 1-1. I'm surprised we were able to keep the Dodgers at 1. Yeah, that's really surprising, actually, because the Dodgers have a motherfucker of an offense to deal with. Who do you guys got pitching tonight? Cubs scored 5. I already read that. Don't get me wrong, Trey. I do hope you guys beat the Dodgers because I do hate the crying the Dodgers have done. Nothing like, yeah, so what? You guys did what you did. Who the fuck really cares? But at the end of the day, there's nothing worse than consistently bitching about something that happened 3 years ago. Like, what do you think you're crying about it in 2020 is going to make a league go back and change shit, and the league doesn't go back and change things ever in baseball. There's clear evidence they blew a fucking perfect game in baseball. Again, for Armando Galarraga, they could go back and change that into a perfect game. They won't do it. They outright refuse to change that into a perfect game, even though the evidence, you know what I mean? The way I look at it, it's like no matter what happens, it's just like these Dodgers fucking fans and fucking players
Powered by
crying
Google
about
Cloud.
it. Oh my God.
Kristen Stewart made a fine running catch. You see, he covered 85 feet in
Half our team
27.1
choked
feet
is
per
because of
second.
this
Ran a long way,
reason.
closed the distance.
No, half your team
and made
choked.
a nice catch
That's
earlier.
why you lost the
We've
World
been talking
Series.
all night about the improved
team
defense
went,
for the Tigers, and again, we're seeing a couple really nice plays. They have fought, clawed their way back into this one. Now it's up to Brian Garcia. He'll take over, and he's our.
I know why my team
Windows
lost to
pitching
the
change.
Cardinals
See
in
the
the
numbers for
2012
Brian.
World Series because we
Last
choked.
season, the minor leagues had a few innings here at the big league level, but I think
Any good,
he's
yeah, any
healthy
good
again.
scuffles,
We've
or do
seen
they
him
have some no-namers pitching tonight?
really kind of
Javier,
pick up his
okay. It
velocity.
sounds like they might have some
and he
smaller
wants
name
to be
pitchers to try to
another guy
avoid
to
any
keep
brush
that
ups.
thing going out in the bullpen. They've been good lately.
On top of what you were talking about with Kristen Stewart and the impressive numbers associated with it, the first time they retired Whit Merrifield on that play here tonight.
Merrifield up. Oh,
Merrifield
shit.
doubled and scored to lead off the game.
Top of the order due
Siegel
up.
that
Merrifield,
scored in the
Solar,
third.
and Perez due up for the Royals. 1-1. Oh, 1. Oh, nice.
First pitch strike.
No
from
namers.
Brian
Yeah, I was going to say
Garcia.
they're probably
John
going with
Schreiber
no
works.
namers to try to
A
calm
nice
shit down a little
sixth
bit.
inning for Detroit.
I've got to
on the
turn
bullpen.
lights on.
Retired
Hold
Kansas
on.
City 1-2-3. First time that the Tigers were able to do that here tonight. Actually did that 6 times last night. Much in part because of that rock-solid bullpen that we were talking about earlier.
Grab a little more soda here.
This guy just makes everybody do funny things. I think.
hold on,
you
Trey.
know, he's just got that presence now. And
How would you pitch
Would
it?
you like one, dude?
well, I try to move his feet. I try to make him uncomfortable. I try to make him mad at me.
One sec, dude.
Try to get his emotions stirred. You know, I have a forkball that I haven't
There we
seen
go.
any of these guys throw them, and none of them have it. So why even talk about that? But this guy's just good. Hopefully this will stay in.
I'm going to send you just the raw site. I seen a
Takes
link
care of
on
him.
there. I
Second
see
time
a
in
link
row
on
the
there for your
Tigers
guys'
have
games.
retired Kansas City's most dangerous
Hey,
hitter.
there we go. Got Merrifield out. Yeah, I got one. Hold on.
Gregory Soto.
This is a very good site.
Fantastic. Flame throwing his way through the
Kevin,
Kansas
how
City
far is my
lineup
game
last
behind
night
your
in
game?
Innings of work. 1 inning of work. And a couple of strikeouts.
You'll see
Yeah, he
the
worked
just click
last
on the link
night.
and then press play.
And
There
you
shouldn't be
mentioned,
pop-ups either. How far is
Was
this
it
game behind
Cisneros
yours?
worked 2 days in a row?
I'm at
Shep?
the Solaris
So-
first pitch right now.
You know, if
Oh,
he's going to
here
get
it
in
is.
this game, it's going to be
Strike
for
one.
an inning or less,
Yeah, no
depending on
problem.
how many outs there are in the situation. And then he'll probably have to sit for a day. He's going to probably need a day's rest. They want him to be able to bring it up there.
In the
in the-
MLB, Stewart is good at
almost
left field,
triple
but not that
digits.
good at hitting. But in the MLB, he is good at both. I like one pitch. All right, I was gonna say that's pretty
0-1
good.
to
That means
Jorge
that's just the
Soler.
literal distance between the
Good
stream
stretch
and
by
me and
Brian
you.
Garcia.
So that
Great
literally, I
location.
think, is actually
like his
literally
stuff,
like the
Jeff.
distance
He's
is
got
my
stuff.
voice
I
getting to
like
you
his
through
stuff.
about a 5-second
His
natural
command
delay
is the whole
from
issue. If he can
OBS
keep
to
the ball
YouTube.
down in the zone like that, change high levels once
Remember
in a while,
Merrifield said
out of the
Astros
zone,
cheating,
work
let
ahead,
Altuve
and then
take his spot in the
expand the
All-Star
zone.
game.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, that was a mistake, and that's what you got to try to avoid.
Merrifield. 1-2
Garcia
from
was
Brian
Detroit's
Garcia.
6th-round
Garcia
pick in
threw, let that
2016.
ball get a little
he
high.
left the University of Miami as the stopper of the year. And I talked to him
Damn, he had 43 career
during the winter
saves, most in
caravan.
ACC
He said, you know what
history.
last year taught me? Budget time, budget personal, and team
So
needs.
Brian Garcia is going to be pretty good,
Team
huh?
needs him here. The 1-2, grounded wide to third. Nice range by Candelario.
Big league.
Should be the second out,
That
and
was
it is.
another
There we
nice
go.
play. Candy's
Candelario's
really showed
glove
that he
has
is
been
ready
fucking
for plays.
unreal right lately.
All the hard work. He's just so much more
Very
aware
nice
and
to see.
ready to
Very, very
respond.
nice to see from
Look at
Candelario.
him move. A long way to his left. Focus there. Picks
Very
it up.
happy to see
Good
that. Very, very happy.
footwork and an accurate throw.
Get this boy to the bottom of the 7th so we can get some runs on this bitch.
Appreciated by all. Here's Salvador Perez.
Oh, fuck, I hate that guy.
Just
hate this guy.
outside. Perez 0 for 3 tonight. He went 0 for 4 last night. That snapped a 4-game hitting streak for him. The 1-0 from Garcia. Grounded to Jonathan Scope, positioned perfectly. And another 1-2-3 frame thanks to the Tigers bullpen. Coming up, the DT's 7th inning stretch at home that includes a guy who's got 2 doubles on the night.
All right. Up for the Tigers this next half inning, it looks like it's going to be Grayson Griner, Jacoby Jones, and Nico Goodrum. It is a 4-4 tie going into the bottom of the 7th. I need to stand up when I watch baseball games, or I tend to get tired and start trying to think about going to bed. And that's just mainly because of the, that's how I normally watch these and fall asleep. Kind of drowned it out right now. That light's not really that strong, but all right. So we're in the bottom of the 7th right now. We're waiting for the game to come back from a between the innings. Tigers have, of course, as you can see, Grayson Griner, Jacoby Jones, and behind Jacoby is Nico Goodrum. Top 8, 9, and 1 do up for the Tigers.
Remember the Detroit Tigers Kids Club memberships start at just $16 and
Oh,
include
for sure,
Tigers
man. Yeah,
jerseys,
no,
sling bag, socks, and more. So let's all root together with the Detroit Tigers Kids Club. To purchase, visit tigers.com/Kids Club. And we invite you to join us again tomorrow night at 6 as the Tigers and Royals wrap up this 4-game set here at Comerica Park.
It's essentially
Coverage
just being
begins
mad
at
about
6 with
stupid
Tigers
shit.
live on Fox
Or
Sports
not
Detroit.
stupid shit, but just
Mickey York, Dan Petrie, and Craig Monroe, and Trevor Thompson. Grayson Griner, Jacoby Jones, then to the top of the Tigers order. Here in the 7th, big cut by Griner at
at the end of the day, the dude needed to get
0-1.
suspended for that shit.
Well, I don't know if Kennedy is their closer or not. I
think at the end of the day, I think we both agree Kelly had to get suspended for that stupid shit he was doing last
bottom
night.
of the 7th inning.
It's like, dude, you could have gotten away with one of those things. You could have thrown at the guy and not taunted. You could have taunted and not thrown at the guy. But once you started combining all this shit together,
Kennedy was part of that
you're
3-team
you're
deal with
gone,
Detroit
Joey.
and the Yankees in 2009. You recall?
Oh, yeah, Kevin, it's a good time. It's a good time. I'm
Arizona
glad
was
you enjoy
involved.
watching the
Detroit got
streams, man. I appreciate that.
Austin Jackson and Phil Koch and Scherzer
1-2
and
count.
Schlereth from Arizona. Detroit gave up Edwin Jackson and Curtis Granderson in that deal. Ian Kennedy, a former first-round pick of the Yankees, 2006. Here's the 1-2. Griner fouls it back.
Come on, Griner.
I
Oh, is
think
this
of
Ian Kennedy?
I can't help but think about the home
Kennedy.
run that Brandon
Wow, a
Dixon
blast
had
from the
last year,
past.
walk-off
I remember you,
win here
Ian.
in America.
Opposite way, right?
No, it was
A fun day.
a fun day.
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of them last year, but that was one of them.
Hey, I had a blast every time I worked with you. Who are you talking to? What's going on here?
We had
Ian
more fun
Kennedy,
when they won,
whoever the
Chuck.
fuck he
Just
is.
want to remind you.
You can
Remember
feel
him.
something here. Off speed in there.
Fuck.
And Griner goes down for the second time tonight.
They should have pinch hit Romine for him.
Little front door slider right here. See how he throws it right at his body, and then it kind of locks him up and catches the inside corner.
Today, but like it's getting to be kind of late.
Good night so far for Jacoby Jones.
Hey, Kevin, no worries.
Doubled
Yeah,
in the
man,
third,
you know.
doubled and scored in the fifth.
People find it when they find it. YouTube, for some reason, I think it just started recommending my channel as it got fucking bullshit like blocked down. As I did some dumb shit and got it fucked.
Takes first pitch low.
I'm pretty sure I was actually starting to get recommended because my streams are
Jones
starting to
hitting
get
the
like
jaw
rowdy
last
amounts
night.
of people for like live
And
reactions.
yet he's come back and delivered 2 clutch hits here tonight.
Essentially, I
Gamer.
shouldn't have did what I had done. But I got greedy. I seen the numbers and the power that I could have.
Third multi-hit game for Jones, by the way, here tonight already to
That's
lead the
okay.
way for Detroit.
Kobe's looking for a fastball a little bit more elevated. He knows he can handle this fastball from Ian Kennedy, but the last two were at the bottom
strike.
of
I
the zone,
apologize.
so he wants
Offered to
get
pay him
something
off.
elevated.
And
what did Joe
hopefully all
Fowler
that
tell us
turns
the
out
other
to
day?
be
He
in my
owns the
benefit.
box. And I
benefit.
asked him, what do you mean by that? And he said, he's
Yeah,
just
I
really
offered him
confident in the
money.
box.
To
He
be, I'm like,
feels
hey, I wrote them a very nice email, and then I'm
he
like,
can hit any pitch.
I'll also pay you
Now,
some
we know
money if
that's
you
not
have,
always gonna
you know,
happen.
ultimate issue with everything. I'll pay you
Circle change
$100.
grip right there. I don't know if he'll change it in his glove or not, but
The 1-2 outside. Did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kennedy is kind of three-quarter guy. He really
Play on. I was watching Trailer Park Boys while I was writing
crosses
this
his
fucking
body
letter to
well.
these people, so they
He
removed the
opens his
strike.
front side and gets
And
that
it was
arm
essentially,
through
I was
and-
watching the episode where Ricky goes, I'll pay you
and
10,
just
or it's
drives
either 10 or
towards the
$100
catcher's
bucks to
glove.
fuck off. And I was like,
Boy, he's
basically,
got
that's
such
the basis of
pretty good
my
mechanics.
to my letter to these
That was a
people.
little more over
Let me
the
pay you
top right there.
$100 for
see
you to
that
fuck
he
off and
spiked
take the
it down.
strikeout. Astros are fuck pitching
Jacoby
rise right now, which
working
isn't
to a
good.
full
Yeah,
count.
I was gonna say, fucking losing Verlander put you guys in a bad spot. A lot of experts were saying if you guys lost Greinke or Verlander
4
long
of
term,
Jacoby
it could
Jones's
put a
hits
real
this
problem
year,
on your season.
4 of his 7 are for extra bases.
Here's the payoff pitch.
He's worked the count full from Ian
5
Kennedy
inches.
to 3-2.
Jesus Christ.
Nubbed it foul.
Yeah, he chased there because he had it a protect.
Yeah, that's not good.
Take a look at Jacoby's day.
Your
for the
your
day.
guys' season might be pretty well
Fastball
fucked.
up, his first at bat, double into the corner. And his second one, a curveball that stayed up. And that one he doubled into the corner too. He ended up scoring on this particular time
What am I doing?
on the bases.
Another 3-2. This one sprayed the other way. That one's deep.
And gone.
Ball's gone.
Fuck yeah.
Jacoby Jones pushes the Tigers in front. It's now 5-4 as he wears a crown again on a Wednesday night to lead the Tigers hitting attack.
Have a night, Jacoby. My goodness. 3-2 count. He's just got so much confidence with hitting a fastball right now. He's all
Man,
smiles.
he's
You
literally
know,
been like,
it's
wow,
great to
he's been
see because
important.
this kid has struggled so
Unlimited pitches
much
per
at
start.
times,
Oh my
and
God.
you know he's healthy again. He's strong as an ox, a great athlete, but to have quicker hands, I think he's really worked hard on that. Look at how short he is to the ball there. He just loads and explodes, and the ball jumps off his bat, opposite field power.
What did we say about owning the box? How about owning a moment? Jacoby Jones has done just that.
And Merrifield knew it right away. He just turned and started jogging as he knew it was going to be a futile attempt.
Right back in a sec. Have to piss badly.
Having fun
clutch
as he
home run,
rounds
give the
third
Tigers a
base.
5-4
Here's Nico
lead.
Goodrum. Goodrum with a sacrifice fly his last time up. That was his 100th career RBI. Look at that. That's a glaring statistic, isn't it? 12 homers in 6 games. Took him a long time to get there a year ago. Half-hearted swing, and down he goes on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Y'all hear that this year? 12 motherfucking home runs in 6 games.
One more look at Jacoby
That's the major
Jones's
league lead, by the
last
way.
at
No
bat.
one's hitting home runs like the Detroit Tigers are this
It's
year.
a case where he sees the ball well. He'd worked the count to 3-2, fouled off a couple pitches after that, and Kennedy's wondering what he has to do, right? But Jacoby saw it enough, and he was ready for it. He had a short, quick, compact swing,
Right
And he had enough
now,
power to push it
Chicago,
out.
Detroit, and both Chicago teams have 10. KC has 9, and Detroit has 10. So technically, we're up to 12 in this one
Always
now.
fun to chat about it afterwards, isn't it?
Best
I
of
can't believe
times.
Detroit might actually be in the league lead for home runs right now.
There's nothing like it. A feeling.
Right now, I
for
just
a
want to make the
hitter, I think,
playoffs
to
with
hit
the
a
new
home run
format.
and
We got a
a
chance. Hopefully, by
meaningful
then
home
our
run, a
pitchers will be
go-ahead
back.
home run
Yeah,
late
you
game.
guys do play a lot of AL
Jonathan
West games,
Scope.
and you're
Skies
pretty
one to
lucky
right.
that your division's kind
Airfield's
of.
got plenty of room. and the
At least
Tigers are
last year it
retired, but
wasn't
not
as good.
before
And the year prior, so
Jacoby
I don't know what the
Jones
shape of the Mariners are
owns
like,
a
the
special
Angels,
moment here in the
um,
seventh.
and
A
Rangers are
one-out
looking like in
solo
athletics,
blast
but-
to right. And Detroit's in front for the first time tonight.
That's basically what I think about them. I know the Angels are fucking terrible. They got like 2 good players. Just like, yeah, they got Trout, but like, what do you look like shit right now? At least that's making me happy. Yeah, there we go. Is the A's. The A's are always, it's either they're good or they're bad, or the A's are the hardest team in sports to call year to year because of the way they fucking build their team. I thought FSD said we were heading into the most home run. We are. We were in a 3-way tie with the Cubs and White Sox. So right now we have 12. So we've hit 2 more today. That'll put the total to 12. I think right now we are leading the league in total homers. But I'll look again in the morning to double check. But yeah, we've got 12 homers through 6 games, which is fucking awesome. Very happy to see that, by the way. I don't think we had 12 home runs through 2 months of the season last year, dude. I swear to God, it was like fucking almost July before we hit 10. Rangers, Mariners, and Angels all have losing records right now. Thankfully, A's are 500. Oh, there we go. So you guys get a fucking break by having your division be in a bad fucking state right now. Were you sad to see that the Angels let Brad Ausmus go, Trey? Like, damn, why'd they let that great manager go? I know White Sox, Twins, Royals, and Indians fans were very sad to see Brad Ausmus leave Detroit. It broke their hearts to see a man lose his job, you know what I mean? I know it must have crushed Indian fans to see us fire Brad Ausmus. They were probably like, man, why'd you guys let go of one of the greatest coaches of all time? Also, one of the greatest Astros catchers of all time is Brad Ausmus. I know you Astros fans hate the motherfucker just as much as we do. He was part of your team during the worst fucking years ever.
A solo homer in the 7th to give Detroit a 1-run edge. And now the 8th with Buck Farmer.
We kind of have scuffed Jim Leland and Ron Gardenhire.
McBroom,
you know,
and Adalberto Mondesi. Although we do think that
Leland's kind of the same manager as, or Gardy's kind of the same as Jim Leland, same kind of manager.
Well, this is the way Gardy'd like to
maybe
map it
philosophically a little different.
Buck Farmer in the 8th with the lead, and then
here we go. We got the battery in right. We got the fucking end of the game in right now. Jimenez is warming up. We've got fucking Buck Farmer in the game for the 8th. Let's see if we can do it. It's called shutdown. Let's get some fucking insurance runs in the bottom of the fucking inning.
2-0 to Franco.
Come on, fucking Farmer.
Broken back grounder, easy hop for Candelario, and he takes his time.
Candy fucking with the leather right there, all fucking series long.
Good pitch there by Buck.
Last 2 games, Tigers bullpen has gone 8 1/3, 2 hits, and 6 strikeouts. Twins lead Cardinals 2-0. Oh shit!
Strike rate. And here's the thing: in their victories, they have been so good. They have been so key to the victories for Detroit in the 3 wins.
Yeah, the 2 losses, they're the reason we've lost, too, by the way.
Yeah, they're going to have their hiccups,
honestly,
too.
I'm kind of glad AJ Hinch is gone. Well, we all know he has made questionable calls when it came to leaving pitchers in or putting pitchers in that year. Yeah, I would agree. Getting Dusty Baker isn't much better in terms of handling pitchers, but
1-1 to Ryan O'Hearn.
At least Dusty Baker learned his fucking lesson by destroying Carlos Zambrano, Mark Pryor, and Kerry Wood.
See the ship they have on O'Hearn.
I mean, he's already gone through destroying a whole fuckloads of pitchers. And then when he was at the Reds, there's a slew of accusations that he mismanaged the Reds pitchers as well.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
But I think the problem with Dusty Baker is he's a player's manager, and he kind of just, if you say you're good, he takes your word at 100%. He's just, all right, you're good. And I understand that. If you're a manager and you're a player's manager, you just listen to your player. You're like, yeah, man, okay, you're good to go. You're good to go.
On the ground to second for Scope.
Perfect pitch.
But Dusty Baker does have a track record of being really non-caring about pitchers.
Matchup presented by Wallside Windows. Ivan Nova against Brady Singer in the series wrap-up. Tigers Live. It's things rolling for 6 o'clock here on Fox Sports.
What's the over-under on Alex Cora ever getting hired in the MLB again?
How he embraces the leadership role in that.
We need Dusty to be a player's manager. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, for you guys, getting Dusty Baker, a player's manager, is great for the Astros right now.
Look,
Dusty was a good hire by you guys.
It's the same game. You're just playing against the best in the game. So don't change how you prepare. Have some fun.
But he does have it does have similar problems with pitchers. But again, I think it's more players managers thing he does.
You lead by example.
Where again, it's more of just taking the player's word and yeah, you're healthy, okay.
His changeup fastball combination is really good.
1-1.
Because he's got 2+ pitches.
A lot of old school managers have that mindset that if the player says they're good, they're good to go.
We talk about that all the time. You got to be guessing.
It's just Dusty.
Guess one and stay with it. He throws it.
I think Dusty doesn't also want you making excuses.
But he's got a good fastball. He's got a good changeup. Another one right there.
Wow. And that should end the 8th. Wow, quick.
For Scope. 3
Fast
ground
runner.
ball outs last night in a perfect 8th. Same thing for
3 ground ball outs for a perfect 8th inning for Buck Farmer. Cabrera, Crone, and Candelario do up for the Tigers. Cabrera, Crone, Candelario. The 3 C's do up for the Tigers. And then we go to the top of the 9th, hopefully for another save situation. Commercial break. Can't believe it. I can't believe we could win another fucking game. Dusty has taken... Yeah, I'm not saying he's a bad manager. I'm not saying anything against him as a fucking coach. I'm just saying he has a weird history with managing pitchers. That's been something he's had... a very interesting history with, I would say. But yeah, he's a good coach overall. He knows how to coach. Good at managing. Good at what's the fucking word I'm thinking of? Good at situational baseball. But again, I think something fucks up when it comes to managing injuries and shit for him. Almost the start of the bottom of the 8th. We're just waiting for the game to come back from a commercial break, and then it'll be on and playing. Funny because in 2005 the problem wasn't pitching, not even close. It was the inconsistent bats the past few years. It's been pitching.
Back in this game with this 2-run.
While bats have been great. I was gonna say you guys, hitting wise, have been unstoppable, but you just ran into some pitching, and it seems like your woes have been like the strangest pitching problems I've ever seen. Like Dallas Keuchel just didn't want to play or some shit. Guys just getting like weird attitudes about shit. It's just like, what the fuck's going on? The Dallas Keuchel thing I've never understood.
Runs now on the year via the home run. Here's our Comerica Bank summary. Matthew Boyd struggled a little bit early on, but you know what? Give him some credit for buckling down. And
what do you mean, what the fuck, Spider? What happened?
Jack just talked about the Jonathan Scope 2-run bomb. Jacoby Jones has had himself a night. Would love to talk with him following a Tigers win.
All right, Cabrera up.
With Scope last night.
Cabrera 0 for 3, not doing well tonight.
Really is. Here's Miguel Cabrera.
Where's Miggy back?
Things off here in the 8th. And then it'll be C.J. Crone and then Jamer Candelario do up.
Mahomes number 4, Donald number 3. What the fuck? Looks like they're going to go Lamar at number 1.
We saw him last night.
Who's number 2?
For
Hold
an
on.
inning. 4 runs on a
Russell
couple of hits.
Wilson's about to be the number 2 player in the NFL.
Stewart,
Oh my! Are they gonna
2-run
put
homers.
Russell Wilson at number
Give
1?
Mike Matheny credit. Here's a guy that had a tough night last night. And he's
Imagine
getting right
Russell
back on the
Wilson is
horse.
voted the number 1
Important
player
is
in the
that for a pitcher's
NFL.
psyche.
Young pitcher especially.
Patriots resign Brian the Ricky.
It helps him forget.
Mondesi.
Mahomes is number 4 though. You tell me. One out in the top, bottom of the
grass.
8th.
Came in.
Oh come on, Russ.
There's one away here in the Tigers.
Russ, be the number 1. Be the number
There's
1
Joe
player in the
Jimenez.
NFL, please, Russell
Warming
Wilson.
up.
Fuck Lamar Jackson. Let's go, Russell
Joe
Wilson.
had one of his
Oh,
better
if
outings
dangerous
last
Russ
night. He
Wilson,
really efficient,
the
1,
third,
2, 3 innings.
truly the best quarterback in the NFL right
That's
now.
one of the reasons he's
If
gonna
Brady
get a
isn't the
chance
best,
in
then
the
it's
night. He's
fucking
had
goddamn
3 saves
Russell
on the year,
Wilson.
looking for his 4th here tonight.
Give Russell Wilson what Mahomes has had to work
Meantime,
with.
CJ
What's up,
Cron's
Jack?
gonna try to take care of business.
Right now it's 5-4 Tigers in the bottom of the
in there
8th.
for a
So
strike.
we'll see if Jimenez blows his
To
first
CJ
save. I
Cron.
genuinely hope not.
Crone had that really good at bat last time up, an 11.
But we'll see what we'll
at
see,
bat that ended
but-
in a walk to lead off the 6th. He was left stranded at first.
0-1 count to Crone. Zuber pitching for the Royals. I'm rooting for the Tigers, my friend.
0-1.
Oh, shit.
Popped up
0-2.
right side. O'Hearn long run.
O'Hearn has
Makes the
room.
catch.
No, Donald at 3. That's fair.
Let's
I
hear
figured
some
he was
noise.
going to be
Root for
top
the Tigers
5.
with cheer at the ballpark. Visit Tigers.
Actually, I thought he would be in
cheer,
the
and
somewhere
you
in
can
the
contribute
6 through 10, to be
the
honest.
cheers
So that's a
and the
little
sounds
surprising
inside
for me as
Comerica
well.
Park,
But
where the
Donald
Tigers
really is
play.
a freak of
Let
nature.
the Tigers
Dude.
know you root for the home team. Visit tigers.com/cheer.
Like Chris Jones should be the best defensive tackle in the
Cheer for
NFL
Jamer
by a
Campbell,
mile, and
Orioles'
he's
first hit of
not.
the season.
It's just
Stellar defensively.
you got Donald sitting there
Unable to
at
get on
6
track
foot
in
tall,
12 at-bats
fucking
so far this year.
just dominating the
Did
fuck out of the
reach
position.
On an error in the 2nd.
You know, though, I want to, again, to remind the kids out there, something Shep just
2 out
said.
and out.
He struggled, right?
Who you
That's
rooting
not the
for,
point.
Jack?
Point is he's done a great job defensively, so he's not taken his
Good thing I
at-bats
need them to maybe
field.
make the.
He's
I need
going
them
out
to
there and
maybe make the
helping his
playoffs.
pitching
Finally, I've
staff,
been waiting
helping
for
the
them to
guys
make it for.
and contributing
Dude,
in every way he
Jack,
can
it's
without
been
a
a
bat in his
long,
hand.
long
You gotta give him
fucking
credit
4
for that.
years, man. Since 2016,
Here's
it's what?
Grounded foul.
Did we make it in 2015? It's been so long. No, I don't think we made it in 2015, did we? It's been 5 fucking years since we made the playoffs.
Tigers have some real quality people. Jamer's one of them. Just an all-around.
I
good
really
guy.
hate what Brad Osmus did to this team, dude.
Can't help but pull.
Oh yeah, I
for him.
quit watching the team until they fired Osmus a couple of years ago, and then I was so
Here's
angry
the
that
1-1. Swung on and
they
missed.
hired. Like it made no
Had
sense.
trouble
Like in
with that breaking
2014
ball
when
down
Leland
underneath
left, they
his
should have
hands
hired
tonight.
Ron Gardenhire. They genuinely should have hired Ron Gardenhire after they fucking got rid of Leland and Leland stepped down and retired and shit. They should have hired the available Ron Gardenhire, who would have been the perfect coach to
1-2.
take over a star-studded
Fly
fucking
ball.
veteran roster.
Right center.
Instead,
Starling drifting
let's go
over.
get a guy who just
Tigers go
retired
1,
from
2,
playing,
3.
who played with
Time
some of the
for
guys
Joe
on his team,
Jimenez to
and wonder
embrace
why the fuck the team
the
fell
moment of the
apart.
ninth.
And nobody cared what Brad
He
Osmus had to
loves
say.
this stuff.
First thing he
told
does
us this
is
last
change
night.
Verlander
We'll
from
tell
being
you
the
more
ace.
about our conversation with Joe Jimenez and his mindset in the 9th, trying to close it out.
I get
and wrap it up
migraines,
for
and then
Detroit
and
when
then
we
what the
come
team
back.
does after they fire Brad Osmus, who they should have been hiring a couple years ago to replace Ron Gardenhire, they hire Ron Gardenhire. It's like, so I've been right since the fucking we fired Jim Leland, you dumb motherfucking baseball team. You should have hired Gardenhire immediately. Then you should have moved on to Brad Osmus. Because, you know, you're rebuilding. You know, we could have probably won a World Series with that team if we would have kept it together. Every one of those starting pitchers are now World Series champions since they've left Detroit. So, yeah, all five. All of them. Verlander, Porcello, Scherzer, Anibal Sanchez, and fucking, I always forget the 5th one. Verlander, Scherzer, Porcello, Anibal Sanchez. Who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? No, he retired. If I say fire, I mean to say retired. If I ever say he fired, that's me saying it wrong. What was Verlander like during the beginning of the 2017 season before Astros got him? He'd been in ace form since like 2 years before we traded him. The only reason his wins and losses were bad is because the fucking team fell apart. He got really pissed off with Detroit when they made David Price the ace. One of the genius moves made by Brad Ausmus. Oh, yeah, David Price is the other starter. That's who. David Price, Max Scherzer, Justin Verlander, Rick Porcello, and Anibal Sanchez. That was our opening day rotation in 2014. Just so everybody's perfectly aware of how fucking stacked my team was at one point. Then they hired dumbass Brad Ausmus. And oh, here we go. It fell apart quick. Dude, I was so adamantly pissed off when we did that shit. Like, I should be running this team. I would have had probably won us a World Series if I was allowed to choose the coaches. We didn't need no stupid fucking rookie coach, dude. Fucking Ausmus is ruined goods now, too, because his confidence got destroyed. He fucked up a fucking World Series caliber baseball team. You don't come back from that. He fucked the Tigers up bad. Here we go. Now we're rebuilding also.
All right, fellas,
it's not all Brad
Tracy
Ausmus's
Cordero
fault. The
leading
team
things off for the Royals
the team fell apart
here in
for
the
4 or
ninth.
5 years. A lot of that
Against
has to do
Joe
with the moves
Jimenez.
Dave Dombrowski was doing to build the team that we seen in 2014. He got rid of all of the
Strike
farm
one,
prospects
best
and
pitch
got
in
rid of
baseball.
anything resembling good bullpen
Moved
to
his
build a
feet.
super
Not a bad
offense
pitch
and
either.
a
You've
really
been asking
decent
for that
starting
all
pitching
night long.
rotation.
Something
Really
that
good,
simple,
actually.
right?
Yeah.
And then,
That might open up the
then
outer
we
part
looked
of the
around.
plate.
We looked to our farm system as the players aged, and we went,
Good
"Who do we
looking
got?"
resume
And
for
the
this
in the
year
minor
for
league
Jimenez.
system went, "We don't have anyone. We have zero. We have nobody down
The
here."
1-1
Oh,
rounded foul. Since becoming
not one
Detroit's
player, not
closer
no,
last
not
year
one,
on
not a
August 1st,
soul. Everyone down
Jimenez
here
ranks
sucks
tied
dick.
for 4th in the American League and tied for 8th in the major leagues. with
And
12
here we are
saves.
today. Finally out of the shit, it looks like.
Good
Here we
conversation
go.
with him
Jimenez
last
1-2
night.
to Cordero. Oh, we got the
Trevor
bottom of the
Thompson,
lineup
more
too,
on
which
that
is
here
pretty
in a moment.
nice.
The
1-2.
Wouldn't chase.
Ooh, he almost
Good
chased.
pitch,
He
though.
tried
Good
it.
idea
He
right
held up.
there.
Cordero, Starling, and Lopez do up. 2-2 count now for Cordero.
Alex Gordon ready to pinch hit.
Oh, Alex Gordon's
deck.
going to pinch hit. Fuck that. God damn it. Please do not walk this guy.
2-2
Please do
to
not walk
Cordero.
him.
Foul tip.
That pitch is a
I
little
can already
too
feel
good.
where this, how bad this
Right
could go
down
if we
the middle,
walk
he
this
got
guy.
away with one there.
We should have kept Price. I'm glad we got rid of
Feeling
David Price.
confident, but I'm
I wish we
telling
would've
you,
kept
you
Max
still gotta
Scherzer,
make
though.
better pitches than that. You're ahead in the
Wish we
count,
would've
you
just
don't
paid
give
Mad
a
Max.
cookie, and that could have been a tie game right there. with
Should have
that
never
pitch.
let that
He's gotta try to
motherfucker
hit
ever
a
leave
spot.
Detroit.
Griner's going to set up
Max
a wait.
Scherzer was so fucking good.
Here's the 2-2.
Damn, he's fouling off
Cordero
quite a few
1
pitches
for
here.
10 on
5
the
pitch
season.
at bat. Or 6
Season
pitch at bat
numbers there,
now.
over
This is
3
about to be 7 pitches.
so far tonight.
So a lengthy opening bat for
Never
a
faced
save
Jimenez
situation.
until now.
2 hours and 37 minutes. So it is a quick game again tonight. Potentially, depending on how this inning plays out. Hopefully quite well.
2-2. Stroked right at Jonathan Scope. One away.
1 out.
Trevor Thompson.
Alex Gordon due up.
Matt, you mentioned the save numbers for Jimenez, but there are also a number of blown saves along the way. And I asked Ron Gardenhire today about Joe's mental toughness coming into this season in this role. He thinks that being named the closer, knowing his role from the outset, has certainly helped with his mental toughness. He thinks guys know.
Yeah, we
how
play
to
the
prepare
Royals
when they
tomorrow.
know
I
what
believe
they're
at 7
doing.
o'clock
It's
as
certainly
well.
paying off here. He's gotten some big outs for this team.
I'm gonna be
Hit some
quiet
big
as I
hitters
can during this
early on
at
to
bat
get these
because
3
this
saves
is
he's had so
painful.
far.
I hate this fucking guy so much. In a 1-run game,
Yeah,
this
he's
is
got
the
a lot of
last human
confidence
being.
out there too, Trev.
Last guy I
Well,
want to
he-
see bat.
He's got a lot of confidence, and that's probably the number one thing he's got.
He didn't
going
work
for
in
him other than
Detroit.
his stuff. And in this
Uh,
role, you
I
have
did-
to
I
have
didn't-
that
he just-
confidence
something wasn't
and the
right with him
ability
in
to
Detroit.
Put failure behind you, continue to move on, as Jack has spoken about.
I think I have
Put
a
those things
sour
in the
taste
rearview
of
mirror and
David
attack
Price
the next
because it's
hitter.
during the
And
Brad
Jimenez has shown
Ausmus
he's
era
able
when
to
I
do that.
became ostracized from the
Yeah,
team.
and I can vouch for the fact.
Ah,
that off his
fucking
glove,
bullshit.
you
Come on,
have
get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out.
Play
Yes!
Nico Goodrum, 2 away.
I really
The more
fucking hate
success you
Alex
have,
Gordon,
the more
by the way.
confidence you have.
Merrifield's now on that list.
fact
Merrifield's the new one.
He's been
Because there's
working
always
ahead
one
the
or two
count challenge.
fucking
He's got a
players
break
on this
right there,
Royals
right?
team
Cordero
that
hit a
just
ball, a liner
absolutely
right at
rake
Scope.
against us.
But that's
Like they'll
sometimes what
go
happens
8 for
when he
10 in a
throws strikes.
series with like 7
And then he
doubles
gets
and 2
another
home
ground
runs.
ball right there. He's
It's like,
one out away
or
from picking up
7
his
doubles
score
and a home
save.
run. It's like
These are all confidence building kind
you're
of
hitting 2 fucking
opportunities.
11.
Well, he
Why?
said
Why?
every time I
Why?
go out there, I've got an opportunity to get this.
You haven't had an extra base hit all
He said
year,
it's
and you come
exciting,
with your
exhilarating.
211 average and go 8 to 10
He also loves the
with
fact
8
that
doubles,
everyone's working
or
hard
you
to
know,
get
with
the
7
job
doubles
done.
and a home run. I don't understand
Feels
why the
good
fuck
right now
this
in the
exists.
bullpen. Looks good right now, but they're
Seriously, we'd play Alex Gordon. He'd be hitting
There's number 9 hitter,
207,
Nicky
go 8 for
Lopez.
8 with 8 home runs in a series. I swear to God, dude. I'm so tired of
I'd
fucking
highly
some of these Royals
recommend
players.
Getting this guy out because you don't want to pitch to the next guy.
Yeah, me and Amir
You
plan
know,
on doing,
that
I
can
think, a couple
unravel an
joint
inning,
streams, actually,
so
for the Cardinals
you
and
gotta be
Tigers.
aware
I
of
think
the-
one on his
who's
channel,
on
and I
deck,
think we
right?
want to do one
So you
over
got
on
2 quick
this
outs. I
channel.
don't want to even get to the next guy.
What, 2 out here?
There he goes.
1-1 count.
Back in the count.
We do not want to see Merrifield at all. Let's end the game before Witt has to bat. I do not want to see fucking Whit Merrifield take another at-bat.
In other words, make this guy beat you just 2 home runs in his career.
Yeah, give him something to hit. He's only hit 2 career homers. Fucking make him hit
The
it.
1-1 pop up.
Yes!
Goodrum is under it.
Squeeze it.
He's got it, and a feel-good come from behind win for Joe Jimenez.
There we
and the
fucking go,
Tigers.
ladies and gentlemen. That's
Down
what you like to
4-zip
fucking
at
see.
one point. They score 5 unanswered. Scope.
Let's
and
fucking go.
Jones
4 and
with
2. Let's go.
homers.
That's second
Jacoby
place in the
Jones
division.
with a
Right the
game-winning
fuck
shot.
now.
Let's send it to Mickey York.
All right, let's close that down. Let's we go 4 and 2. Let's go look over at Tigers.com really quick. Scroll down to the standings. We can add the Royals. So they're now 4 and 3. We are 4 and 2. I believe, right? Yeah, right? Yeah. They haven't added the extra games in, I don't believe, right? This was the record this morning. So right now at 4 and 2, we jump into a tie. No, we're in second place, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, next Tigers video. Are the Tigers good now? We know the Tigers are good, man. Us and the Indians are tied for in the division for second. And if Minnesota somehow loses this game tonight, it's a 3-way tie for first place. Let's fucking go, Detroit. Who would have thought the Tigers would be leading the league in home runs? Fucking 4 and 2 record. I remember some people saying my team could go 0 and 60, but that's fine. What's up, Alex? How's it going? Thank you, man. It was good. It's a good game. Another fucking big fucking win in the bottom of the top. It was bottom of the 7th inning. We had a go-ahead home run. Go Tigers! Fucking fuck yeah. 3-second video. Are the Tigers good now? Yes. And I just end the video. I'm just sitting there going, yeah. I don't know if they're good or if we're just getting it. We're taking advantage of playing the Reds and the Royals for the first 2 series. You know what I mean? I guess we'll be tested soon enough. Let's. I actually do want to look at something. After we got one more against the Royals because it's a 4-game series. So tomorrow we play them at 7:10, and then on July 31st we got the Reds again for what, 2 games, 3 games, in Detroit though. So the Reds come back to town after the Royals again. More Reds. At least the Tigers know what a W is. Oh shit, yeah, Cardinals aren't looking too hot at this current juncture. Washington football team. I'm very happy. I'm very happy too. I might stream in an hour or so. It just depends on how I'm feeling after Amir's stream and everything ends. So, thank you everybody who tuned in. I'm pretty sure that's good for today. Another good win for the Tigers. So I'm quite happy. 4 and 2. So yeah. Let me just. All right, everybody. Slam video. Is being a Cardinals fan for the birds? Yes. Then end the video. I should start a bunch of like short 5-second video series where the question answers, like where the video asks a question. I'll do this on my main channel at some point. And it'd be like this. It'd just be like a full screen of like Yes. And then the video just ends. Like, should Tom Brady be considered the and it's only one, it's a one like response word. Like it can only be like, do you believe in God? No. The video ends. There's no explanation. And then the next another video would be like, do fat women deserve rights? No. It's just the same tone. You don't know if you don't ever know. Yeah, one syllable answers. And it's always like the same no. And you can't get mad, you can't get like aggressive about it. It's just the same no. And there's some yeses, like should drugs be legalized? Yes. And then, you know, there's should fat people have to park for? Yeah. Should fat people have to park farther from the store? Yes. I could become the definitive answer for things in the world. That's the funniest part of it all. That would be a role I'd accept in society. If everybody needed me to be the guy who just answers the hardest questions with one-word answers, be like, should there be abortion laws? No. Or should abortion be legal? Yeah. And then the video ends. You just never have to explain yourself further than yes or no in this way. Everybody will know my stances in life. That's a really easy way to do that, actually. Plus, YouTube would like it because I would upload like 800 videos. We'll see. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys tonight. I might further expand upon that idea. Guess what Dirty MLB is going to be bringing fans back to the stadium. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Charles. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad to hear that. But all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We'll probably be live in like another hour or so, just depending on how I'm feeling. More than likely we'll do it, but if I'm kind of just like, I won't. But so if I don't stream tonight, I'll stream tomorrow afternoon and play some games or something. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Lamar number 1, Russ number 2. Bullshit. But all right, guys. We'll see if we go live later. We probably will. So, peace out. Go Patriots. Go Lions. Go Tigers. Tigers 4-2. 5-4 win over the Royals. Good. I will see you guys later this evening. Peace out and later. Maybe.